A case involving a former Indianapolis Colts player, why an Indiana Pacer player was arrested on Monday, what a food bank CEO is saying about the government shutdown, and what's happening in Bloomington tonight. Those stories coming up after Fox News. You're listening to 93 WIBC, WIBC HD1, Indianapolis on a Tuesday morning. It's 6 o'clock.
Vice President Vance has just arrived in Israel. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News, trying to keep the Trump-brokered Gaza ceasefire deal in place.
Israeli soldiers killed by militant fighters, Palestinians dead in retaliatory attacks, 11 members of a family wiped out after driving across the withdrawal line, and the bodies of hostages still not returned. There have been many causes for concern over the ceasefire in Gaza in recent days. Vice President J.D. Vance meets Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in an attempt to maintain positive momentum.
That's Fox's Jonathan Savage. He mentioned dead hostages. Hamas did turn over the 13th body of the 28 it's supposed to return as part of the peace deal. It's day 21 of the government shutdown, and another vote in the Senate had failed to end the stalemate over funding.
House Speaker Mike Johnson slamming Democrats.
It is the same bill that they themselves supported just 7 months ago, and Chuck Schumer gave impassioned speeches on the floor about how it was the only option.
Democrats want the extension of health care subsidies, which are set to expire, to be included in a spending bill.
Fox's Kristen Goodwin. Later today, President Trump will have lunch with senators, but only Republicans, who are now pushing a bill to pay essential federal employees who keep working without checks. A win for the president. Senate Appeals Court in his push to send National Guard troops to Oregon to deal with anti-ICE immigration raid protests.
The majority writes that the president lawfully exercised his authority, which, quote, authorizes the federalization of the National Guard when the president is unable with the regular forces to execute the laws of the United States.
Fox's David Spun. The judge's order still blocks the deployment of the troops. They're happy north of the border.
High fly ball, left field.
George Springer's home run powered Toronto into the World Series, giving the Blue Jays the lead they held on to, beating the Seattle Mariners 4-3 in a Game 7 on Fox to win the American League Championship. Toronto will play the Los Angeles Dodgers in the World Series that starts Friday. America's listening to Fox News.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
A former Indianapolis Colts player is facing new criminal charges. Clear radar, 56 degrees in downtown Indianapolis, going up to 63. I'm Ryan Hedrick. Here's what's trending at 6:02. Daniel Meir, a former Indianapolis Colt, is facing new felony charges in the abuse of his teenage son. He was originally charged with obstruction of justice and domestic battery, but prosecutors have added level 5 felonies for obstruction and battery causing serious bodily injury. His wife could face an additional level 5 obstruction charge. Investigators say that Daniel admitted in a recorded phone call to punishing his son, who ended up with multiple face fractures and a bruised eye. Indiana Pacers rookie Cam Jones told the cops that he didn't stop for a traffic stop Monday because he was running late to practice.
State police say they spotted Indiana Pacers rookie guard Cam Jones driving recklessly on I-65 Monday morning because he was trying to get to practice on time. When officers tried to stop him, he just kept going. The chase ended near the Fletcher Avenue exit, and that's when police say they took him to the Marion County Jail. Jones was a second-round pick in the 2025 NBA draft and is out with a back injury from his G League team. He is set to appear in court early Thursday. Jake McDaniel, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
More than 500,000 Hoosiers could lose food stamp access next month as the federal government shutdown drags on. Gleaner's Food Bank calls it devastating, with TSA agents in Indy already lining up for food aid.
These are people who are generally well paid, who've probably never even thought about being in the pantry line. And because of this government shutdown, they're being forced to seek charitable food to put food on the table for their families.
That's CEO Fred Glass speaking with Wish TV. And Tucker Carlson speaks tonight at IU in Bloomington at a Turning Point USA event that the Charlie Kirk was supposed to speak at. Kirk was assassinated on September 10th during a student Q&A. I'm Ryan Hedrick, on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com. Traffic and weather together in 1 minute on a Tuesday morning. It's 6:04.
By now, you've heard about IndianaUnclaimed.gov. It's a way to claim your unclaimed property from the Indiana Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division. It's not a scam. It's not houses, boats, cars, or storage facilities. It isn't free money. So what exactly is it? It's your money. It belongs to you, and it's waiting for you to claim it. It's money from unclaimed wages or commissions, forgotten bank accounts, underlying shares, refunds, insurance proceeds, stock dividends, safe deposit box contents, overpayments, certificates of deposit, money orders, and more. The Indiana Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division safeguards those funds while trying to locate and return those funds to the owner or heir. It's your money, you deserve it, and the Attorney General's office wants to make sure you get it. The Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division has over $800 million just waiting to be claimed. Text Tony Katz to 46220. That's Tony Katz to 46220. Or visit indianaunclaimed.gov to claim yours today.
Not looking badly here at the moment as we check out northbound 65 in the construction zone on the south side. So far moving up to speed, doing the 45 miles per hour as we make our way from 465 on the south side up to the south split. This is a construction zone that will be construction-ing until the end of next year as they add a new travel lane to I-65 on the south side. Traffic sponsored by Staples. Have you heard that Staples Easy Button is back with even more easy present for custom print shipping services, even passport photos? Staples, that was easy. I'm Matt Bear with Traffic on the Fives. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
Marcus Bailey, Wish TV meteorologist. What are you doing?
Hey, Tony, good morning. Happy Tuesday to you. Fairly quiet here this morning, and it's not as chilly. I'm going to go partly cloudy. There might be a stray sprinkle or two later on today, but otherwise we're dry. It is going to be a little breezy, but right where we should be for this part of October. Today's high around 62. Tonight, mostly clear. We remain breezy, and it's going to be a bit cooler, a low down to 43. We do cool it down a little bit here for the second half of your week. Wednesday, sunny, breezy, a high of 56. Thursday, there might be some areas of frost in the morning, sunny, 58. Friday, again, morning frost, sunny, and it should be a bit warmer to close out the work week. Friday's high around 60.
See, 60s. Okay. That's fall. See how this works?
Like 50s or 60s?
60s with a 6.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's
a 6,
fine.
like the thing you look in the mirror and you're like, man, I really wish I was a 6. Like,
right. Say it every day. I know.
I just want everybody to notice on their way to school, I didn't end the meme. I didn't do a 6-7 thing because if I start doing that, it's over. If I start talking about that stuff, it's done. It's finished all over the country. Boom. I will slaughter that meme if I bring it up. So I won't.
Well, I think
no.
I think you
let
need
it roll.
to, then.
Keep annoying your parents, kids.
No, it needs to be the opposite.
What?
Like I go up to my kids and I'm like, "Hey, son, 6-7," and they're very angry about that.
Do you just say it like that? I'd be angry
yes.
too.
Why?
Because it's
Isn't
not.
that
You're not even trying to find any level of context. You're just like, hey, check out this thing I found out on the interwebs.
I mean, but isn't that the role of a parent to be somewhat play that annoying role on some of these memes? Then
have you been reading books again?
I find joy in that.
Wow! Can't wait to see those kids' therapy bills. Listen. I don't know. I don't know if that's the job of the parent to annoy your kid. Right?
No,
I think some things can just be theirs. Right? The meme can be theirs. The car, not so much. See the difference?
If it doesn't make sense, though.
Of course it doesn't make sense. That's part of the joy.
Silliness.
Right.
And once the parent does it, it goes away. And so put an end to it.
Which
like
is
said,
why I'm not doing it here, because I know I will end the meme.
You can
That's
end
the whole
it now.
point. I can. I can save an entire generation from this hellscape.
That's right.
But yet, the generation must save itself.
You are the hero we need
learn.
right now.
Right? I have no savior complex at all. None.
All right.
That's Marcus Bailey right there.
We'll see
from Wish TV. Marcus, you're a good man. We appreciate you quite a bit, and we appreciate the update. Right now, we are talking about 52 degrees in the American Standard Cooling Weather Center. The time is 6:09. In your social media feeds, in addition to the whole nonsense meme going on, you will see a fair amount of people on the political left faking how upset they are that there is construction going on at the White House where the East Wing is going to be renovated, there's going to be an add-on, and there's going to be a ballroom. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC, good morning. Good to be with you. These people are unserious. Look at that. He's destroying the White House. It's just an example of what he's really doing, which is destroying the White House. Life imitates art and whatever else. I don't know if presidents have been dreaming of a ballroom. I have absolutely no idea. I never asked. I didn't ask Clinton. I didn't ask Bush. I didn't ask Obama. If I asked Biden, he would say, I love a room to play with my balls. That's what he would say. Football, basketball, baseball. He would absolutely love that. Giant ball pit. He would just think it's the greatest thing in the world. I never asked. Never cared. $250 million for a ballroom. First, President Trump coming under budget. That's the way to handle that one. And secondly, okay. What am I... of all the things I'm going to get worked up about, if you tell me that this is the spending that's the problem, I would tell you no. Planned Parenthood was the spending that was the problem. This is a ballroom. That's it. That is it. And it's not even for him. It's for the White House, and it'll be used by other presidents, Republicans and Democrats. You mean we'll have a Democrat president one day? Oy, and they won't use it? Sorry. Just not buying into the insanity of the anger. It is ridiculous nonsense pablum from people who, honestly, they've got nothing else to do with their day. Absolutely nothing. It's pretty sad. So, ballrooms being built doesn't affect our lives in the slightest, unless, of course, we get the invite, and in which case we'll go, hey, nice ballroom. And Joe Biden will say, thanks. And that's the joke. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. Over at Andy Moore Ford, all the deals are there. The cars, the trucks, the electric vehicles, the fleet vehicles. They have got everything you need for when you need it. Right now, you could drive off in a new Ford F-150 for 3.9% APR, or you can lease for $401 a month. That's $400 a month. It's your choice. You can get a new Bronco Sport for just $381 a month. And yes, I own a Bronco Sport, and it is excellent. Get more before it's gone. They also have routine maintenance plans that keeps things simple and convenient. And, of course, you can stop by the showroom. Tell them Tony Katz sent you, or do it online. Go to Andy Moore, M-O-H-R, AndyMooreFord.com, and they will deliver directly to you. Same thing is true with service. Just schedule your service at AndyMooreFord.com. They will pick up your vehicle. They will take care of it, have it running in peak condition, and then bring it right back to you. Andy Moore Ford in Plainfield. Talk to them today. 2713 East Main Street in Plainfield, or online at Andy Moore Ford. That's M-O-H-R. AndyMooreFord.com.
This is Gary Dick. A new manufacturer breaks ground in Anderson at 632. Brought to you by the proud members of the Indiana Laborers District Council and affiliated local unions who build Indiana. We are LIUNA.
Picture this. Your career ends, your paycheck stops. Suddenly you're conducting your retirement with no sheet music. Don't let that happen. I'm Jason Hutchins, and after years of guiding Hoosier families through retirement planning, I put together some of the most important lessons into one simple, easy-to-read book, Orchestrate Your Retirement, a guide to composing a financially tuned plan. Get a copy mailed to you at no cost. Call 317-660-0929. That's 317-660-0929. This book is packed with real-world stories and strategies on income, Social Security, taxes, and how to protect what you've worked so hard to build. Call Guardian Wells Financial at 317-660-0929. That's 660-0929 and ask for your copy. No pressure, no strings attached. Supplies are limited, so when they're gone, they're gone. Orchestrate your retirement. The rhythm of your future starts here.
Investment advisory services offered through Creative One Wealth LLC, a registered investment advisor. Guardian Wells Financial is not affiliated with Creative One Wealth or with any government agency. Licensed insurance professionals.
You get up early on snow days because snowed in is not an option. The Kubota Snow lineup of compact tractors, RTVs, and versatile attachments are built to thrive in the winter. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $5,250. Now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Stop by McAllister Machinery in Indianapolis to see their full line of Kubota or visit them online at McAllisterKubota.com. Central Indiana knows tough, but your water shouldn't be. Indiana ranks among the hardest water in the country, and your home is paying the price. Connecticut's non-electric technology means no timer, settings, or headaches, just water that works, even when the power doesn't. And the twin tank design means clean, soft water 24/7. Connecticut water softeners are the solution, made in the U.S. Visit ConnecticutIndy.com and mention Made in the U.S. for an additional $250 off your purchase of a softener. Connecticut, American-made, Midwest tough.
Traffic on the fives. Matt Bear, WIBC Traffic Center. What's going on?
All right, Tony, coming in from Hendricks County, eastbound as 74, 24-minute delay right now as you come in from Liston. That's going to be State Road 39 to 465 on the west side. Everything going down to the airport. No problems here this morning. From downtown, westbound 70 looking great, 9-minute ride, give or take, out to the Indianapolis Airport Collector from Meridian Street or west. Traffic sponsored by Benjamin Franklin Plumbing. Get your home ready for colder temps and the holidays. Benjamin Franklin of Indianapolis is here to help. Everything from plumbing inspections, water heaters, and more. Book now at BenjaminFranklinPlumbingIndy.com. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the fives. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
52 degrees in the American Standard Cooling Weather Center. Sorry, the American Standard Heating Weather Center. Got it right. The time is 6:17.
Has your house become a burden? Why not sell it to us? Simple Quarters is a local Christian company that loves to assist people in difficult situations.
Wanda's been in real estate. I've been in construction.
Probably we've flipped about 40 houses. I don't want to do it anymore. We're in our early 80s. Sometimes you have to give it up.
James, he did a good job.
When I got the purchase agreement, and he did have things in there that was pertinent to me.
James followed through on what he said.
Call Simple Quarters 317-900-HOME.
Join me for some bourbon at Kilroy's Broad Ripple on Tuesday, October 21st for bourbon, barbecue, and breadsticks. You can get a 3-pour premium bourbon tasting. You can even get a bottle of Kilroy's Blanton's Gold, their own private barrel selection, and the complete barbecue and breadstick buffet. And me, I will be there Tuesday, October 21st. This is Kilroy's Broad Ripple. Get your tickets at the link on their Facebook page. From 7 to 10 p.m. Tuesday, October 21st, it's bourbon, barbecue, and breadsticks at Kilroy's Broad Ripple. Get your tickets on their Facebook page.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at VaxAssist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Truck drivers, the holiday rush is here. Take advantage by becoming a Schneider driver. By driving for one of America's busiest carriers, you'll stay busy during the holiday season and throughout the new year. Plus, as a Schneider driver, you'll have access to top quality driver support and newer equipment spec'd with the latest safety and comfort features that drivers want. Don't wait. Get a jump on 2026 by exploring jobs in your area today at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
Honda of Fishers is now Great Lakes Honda of Fishers under new ownership just off State Road 37 or GreatLakesHondaFishers.com for deals like a low monthly payment and zero down on select vehicles.
Inside Indiana Business Radio, the news you need to get ahead. Indiana's business news leader, weekdays at 6:32 a.m. and 5:56 p.m. on WIBC.
Columbia, the country, not the absolutely horrific university, they have recalled their ambassador to the U.S., Tony Katz. 93 WIBC. Good morning. Good to be with you. This over tariff threats. This over the discussion of drug running. I think he referred to the leader of Colombia, Gustavo Petro. Couldn't remember his name for a moment there. As a lunatic, a legal drug leader. So he's like, yeah, we're not going to stick around. We're not going to stick around for this one right here. We're gonna go. What does it all mean? I have no idea. But when you're Colombia, you have limited options when dealing with the United States, and you do this, right? You do this, this kind of thing right here. You can't even be shocked by it. But these nations that clearly have a drug trade and clearly think that we are a place that should just accept it, well, I believe in resetting the stage with them. There might be a better way to reset the stage with them. But there's no doubt one must do exactly that. You got to rethink the thing. This ties into a story that has the cigar world screaming, where the U.S. Trade Representative is proposing a 100% tariff on Nicaraguan goods. This after a finding that Nicaragua's labor and human rights policies are unreasonable and impede U.S. commerce. Now, I have not read the report, but if we're talking about a 100% tariff on Nicaraguan goods, we're talking about Nicaraguan cigars. And that, kids, is going to break the industry. Not just for Nicaragua. For us. For what it is that gets made by manufacturers who are based in the U.S., where they have investments in Nicaragua, where things are rolled in Esteli and Jalapa and other places. This is brutalizing. Now, there's a whole story that the business community is looking at Trump and sending letters to Trump saying, you're killing us. This tariff nonsense is nonsense. It's not the most beautiful word in the world. Trump keeps saying that. It's just not. Oracle, Amazon, ExxonMobil are urging the president to suspend a rule. The National Foreign Trade Council taking aim at what's known as the affiliates rule, barring American companies from shipping goods and technology to companies part owned by sanctioned firms. Now, I think it would be a question of what is the firm sanctioned and what is the nation where the firm is. They write, the rule has resulted in an immediate pause of billions in U.S. exports, which is contrary to your desire to reduce the trade deficit and increase U.S. exports globally. So if this rule stays in place, other countries are going to say, well, we can't buy this good from you. We'll buy it elsewhere, resulting in weakening U.S. national security, says the letter. As the result of the world led by China, they'll remove American nodes from their supply chains. If the argument is we have some firms that we don't do business with for specific purposes, for specific reasons, I think we can all live with that. If we have engaged with a very, very broad brush because we want to show them that they can't mess with us trade-wise, and we're hurting American companies and America's future and American security, that's a mistake. Just like tariffs based on trade deficits is a mistake. It's a mistake. It's always been a mistake. It will always be a mistake. Well, Tony, you're not giving Trump enough time. I have. The conclusion is still right there on this one subject. Tariffs against China, I understand. 100% tariff against Nicaragua, what are we doing? All of a sudden, we're questioning our tariffs based on whether or not they treat their people well? Things don't get better if they can't have the people rolling cigars selling the cigars. Oh, you think this is just about me and one of my passions? Oh, no. This is about a recognition of the country we're dealing with. And if we're going to now not trade with people based on their human rights abuses, well, we're not going to be doing much trade at all. But it's not all bad news. The President Trump wins when it comes to the National Guard going to Portland. A court giving him the okay, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, lifting the injunction, blocking the move. It's a massive legal victory for President Trump that he could deploy National Guard troops into Portland regardless of the objections from state and city leaders. The story here is, what authority does the president have? Not whether or not somebody likes the authority. Now, will he? I don't know. I don't know if we're actually going to see some massive level of troops, of National Guard troops in Portland. Now, if you tell me that everything in Portland is fine, like Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, wants to tell us everything in San Francisco is fine, leave it alone. It's not fine. It's just a lie. And I don't think we should lie. That sounds crazy. I think we should drink bourbon together and eat breadsticks. I will be at Kilroy's tonight in Broad Ripple. I think that starts at 7? Starts at 7. And producer Kylan will be there. She's going to be my muscle.
Don't you know it?
That's delayed reaction, but I'll still take it.
I was going to say biker chick, but that's not muscle.
No, biker chick can be muscle. You could, yeah. She will be the biker chick muscle.
There we go. Eating my breadsticks.
That's Kylan. She's going to be having some breadsticks. She's going to be, making sure everything is safe and sound. Kilroy's Broad Ripple. You can go to their Facebook page and get tickets if it's not already sold out. That's at 7 p.m. Kilroy's Broad Ripple. I will see you there. We're going to drink some Blanton's Gold. It's going to be good. It'll be very good. Matt Bear has traffic.
Hancock County westbound 70. A 12-minute delay right now. That's a 12-minute travel time. No delay from State Road 9 to 465. So sorry, Greenfield. 12-minute travel time on westbound 70 from State Road 9 to 465 on the east side. Northbound 65 coming up from Johnson County, looking pretty good as you make your way up from Franklin King Street, State Road 44 to 465 on the south side. That's a 14-minute travel time with no delay. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Drexel Interiors has teamed up with Mohawk for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A portion of October's Mohawk sales will be donated to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Visit either showroom or drexelin.com today. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
Hammer and Nigel show back at it this afternoon. The biggest stories in Indy and rumors of caller roulette. 93 WIBC.
By now, you've heard about IndianaUnclaimed.gov. It's a way to claim your unclaimed property from the Indiana Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division. It's not a scam. It's not houses, boats, cars, or storage facilities. It isn't free money. So what exactly is it? It's your money. It belongs to you, and it's waiting for you to claim it. It's money from unclaimed wages or commissions, forgotten bank accounts, underlying shares, refunds, insurance proceeds, stock dividends, safe deposit box contents, overpayments, certificates of deposit, money orders, and more. The Indiana Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division safeguards those funds while trying to locate and return those funds to the owner or heir. It's your money, you deserve it, and the Attorney General's office wants to make sure you get it. The Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division has over $800 million just waiting to be claimed. Text Tony Katz to 46220. That's Tony Katz to 46220. Or visit IndianaUnclaimed.gov to claim yours today.
Hey, it's Big Joe for your trusted local independent America's Standard heating and air conditioning dealer, Reinhardt Heating and Cooling. Owner Danny Reinhardt's daughter, Kim, says her dad has a daily influence on the way customers are treated.
Dad's built a great business, and it's an honor to be able to keep carrying it on, and his work ethic
and the way he treats customers. And that's something that I want to carry on and treat people the same way.
You can call on Reinhardt Heating and Cooling at 317-745-4526. Reinhardt is your trusted local independent American Standard dealer.
Press 1 for balances. Press 2 for deposits. Press 3 to scream into the void.
We get it. These days, it's all phone menus and chatbots. But business banking doesn't have to be that way. Bank with Horizon and discover the power of real AI, advisor intelligence. Real people who answer calls, know your business, and go above and beyond to help you succeed. Get started today at horizonbank.com/businessai.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
A visit to Israel in an attempt to keep the peace. Clear radar, 56 degrees in downtown Indianapolis, going up to 63. I'm Ryan Hedrick. Here's what's trending at 6:30. The vice president is in Israel this morning as efforts continue to keep the peace plan for Gaza on track.
Vice President J.D. Vance meets Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in an attempt to maintain positive momentum and ensure calm heads during what the vice president refers to as fits and starts. Prime Minister Netanyahu says the two men will discuss regional challenges and opportunities.
That's Fox's Jonathan Savage. The government shutdown has now lasted about 3 weeks with no resolution in sight. Another Senate vote failed yesterday as Democrats pushed to extend health care subsidies under the Affordable Care Act. About 750,000 federal workers remain furloughed while others continue working without pay. A man was shot and killed on the near southeast side of Indy this morning. The shooting happened near the Fountain Square area along East Tabor Street. A woman was also shot, but she's alive. We're expecting to learn more soon. An Illinois State University grad student is out of a job and facing charges after flipping a Turning Point USA table on campus.
27-year-old Derek Lopez was caught on video toppling the table while students promoted an event for conservative comedian Alex Stein. Before flipping it, Lopez referenced a Bible passage saying, quote, "Jesus did it, so you know I got to do it, right?" He was arrested Friday and charged with disorderly conduct and criminal damage to property. The university has since removed Lopez from his role as a teaching assistant and is investigating further. Campus officials reaffirmed their commitment to free speech, urging students to respond to opposing views in constructive ways.
And that's Fox's Ted Lindner. And Tucker Carlson is in Bloomington tonight at another Turning Point USA event, an event that Charlie Kirk was supposed to be at. I'm Ryan Hedrick on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com. Traffic and weather and sports together in 3 minutes. It's 6:32.
This is Inside Indiana Business Radio. I'm Gary Dick. Northwest Indiana Regional Development Authority CEO Sherry Ziller says the creation of a land development entity will help communities in the region generate more private investment. The nonprofit group was created to work with local municipalities to assist with acquiring and stabilizing challenging properties to accelerate the timeline for redevelopment.
The one thing that a lot of our communities and others were saying is, you have to have a redevelopment plan. You can clean it up and that's fine, but what is the end use going to be?
Syca Group, a manufacturer of recycled paper for corrugated packaging headquartered in Spain, will break ground today on its second U.S. manufacturing plant in Anderson. The $110 million facility expected to employ more than 100 people when fully operational. CenterPoint Energy Senior Vice President of External Affairs, Mike Rader, has been promoted to a new leadership position for the company. Evansville native Rader was named president of the Houston-based company's Indiana service area from the state's #1 source for Indiana business news. You're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Indiana University is shaping the future of healthcare with Hoosiers in mind. Advancing discoveries that become treatments for Alzheimer's, obesity, cancer, and rare diseases, and training the providers trusted to deliver them. From the lab to your local clinic, IU powers medical breakthroughs and the talent behind them. Discover how IU is solving what's next at iu.edu/impact.
We build Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America are men and women building roads and bridges to get Hoosiers where they're going today and a new energy infrastructure that will keep Indiana competitive tomorrow. LIUNA's over 12,000 statewide members also grow local economies, earning good union wages, shopping where they live and work, and paying taxes. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
Purdue Polytechnic is partnering with a pair of German companies to bolster research into smart manufacturing and elevate industrial and electrical engineering workforce training in a data-driven era. The collaboration with industrial manufacturer Rittal and engineering software provider ePlan will extend for 5 years. Indianapolis-based.
Bound 65 to 29th Street, the ramp is open. It's partially blocked. Northbound 65 south side slow. Raymond Street into the south split. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with a qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through September 15th. Go to DrexelIN.com for details. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
We've got 51 degrees in the American Standard Cooling Weather Center. Sorry, the American Standard Heating Weather Center. A little chilly out there. But still, we've got 60s today, so fall. Today is fall. The time is 6:36. A check on sports. Ryan Hedrick, what do we know?
Tony, good morning. Last night in Toronto.
The 1-0 pitch. High fly ball. Left field. Arozarena watches it go.
On Fox Sports, the call came as George Springer's 7th inning home run powered the Toronto Blue Jays past the Seattle Mariners 4-3 in Game 7 of the ALCS. Here's Jays manager John Schneider.
So proud of every one of you. Enjoy every single moment of this tonight because you guys earned.
They had to bleep out a couple of F-bombs. Game 1 of the World Series Friday night in Toronto against the LA Dodgers. The Indiana Pacers and Aaron Nesmith have agreed to a 2-year, $40.4 million extension. They open the regular season Thursday against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And number 2 IU takes on UCLA Saturday at noon. Sports brought to you by Ball State Athletics. I'm Ryan Hedrick on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com.
Are you ready to put joint pain behind you and get to a place where persistent pain doesn't control your life? The dedicated orthopedic experts at Community Health Network are here to turn those goals into a reality. With personalized treatment options that include robotic-assisted surgery, we'll help you feel your best so you can get back to enjoying your hobbies again. Learn more about your care options at ecommunity.com/ortho. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Planes, trains, automobiles, and motorcycles. If you've spent a lot of time working or playing around loud vehicles, you may have trouble hearing on the telephone. Get back in gear with Relay Indiana, providing telephone accessibility to the hard of hearing. Relay Indiana allows hearing-impaired callers to have normal phone conversations through voice recognition technology. And there's loaned equipment for those who qualify. Add clarity back in your phone conversations. Get the captioned telephone from Relay Indiana. Visit RelayIndiana.com.
Of all the times to buy new Lincoln, right now is the very best time at Tom Roush Lincoln. Get 0% APR for up to 48 months on 2025 Lincoln Corsair, Nautilus, or Aviator. Plus get a $1,000 Tom Roush Trade Assist bonus. So come get that new Lincoln from Tom Roush Lincoln, where our family's been serving yours for over 53 years.
Subject to credit approval. Not all buyers will qualify. See dealer for complete offer details. Offer ends 10/31/2025. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15. Go to DrexelIN.com for details.
The political left are not having babies. And there's data. And you say to me, because, you're on the political right, well, good. I don't think not having babies is good. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC, good morning, good to be with you. Declining birth rates are an issue. And it goes along with a larger conversation of, have we created generations that are afraid of each other? Afraid of sexual contact. These are real issues, and they're not going to get shied away from. But the data shows that compared to the political right, the political left is having far less children. The political right is still having children less, though, and I think that you need to pick up the pace. The story, though, should take us in a different place. That if indeed we look at how things have gone politically and we see the issues with some of these politics as we do, if it is the political right that is having children, then that is more of a reason to break the teachers' union in two. Why in the world would I allow the political left to have influence on our kids when literally it's our kids, not theirs, so they can create more of what it is they want to indoctrinate with? Oh, I didn't say the conversation wasn't going to get heavy, boo-boo. Why in the world would we allow the teachers' union to go about acting as it is, engaged in a gross level of progressivism and indoctrination, not education? It is seen everywhere. We're not going to debate this. When it's not their kids, literally not their kids. And as I have said from the beginning, my kids go to Carmel schools and they haven't had an issue. Oh, there are some things I've corrected on their homework, just total nonsense. But they're not every day. It's not in their face. No one's lecturing. They're not getting that. Some school districts, it's happening every day. Washington School District reinstated a teacher who replaced the words of the national anthem in her classroom with blank ice, blank Trump, free Palestine. She sang this to the theme of the national anthem. She was reinstated. Thus, break the teachers' union. Because if you think someone like this should be teaching your kids, well, that's just crazy talk. Someone like this shouldn't be allowed near children. They should have to check in with somebody on a daily basis. Deranged and dangerous. Yeah. The two things do connect. The left is having less children. Doesn't mean you should give them yours. This is progressivism, and it has no place in the classroom, and I'll debate that with any educator anywhere. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning.
Hammer and Nigel.
America has a new favorite beer. It's Mick Ultra. If you remember, Modelo was the #1 beer in America. They're blaming Trump. The Trump administration's immigration policies have affected it. Oh, come on.
At least Cracker Barrel came out and said, hey, we screwed up. We're going to go back to the way things were. Bud Light never did.
Hammer and Nigel, weekdays 3 till 7 on 93 WIBC and WIBC.com.
At Advent, nasal congestion and sinus infections can be solved with an in-office 20-minute procedure. Elsewhere, expect surgery.
With 11 locations, Tech Credit Union's Chief Information Officer, Zach Hohulin, relies heavily on applied innovation and Arctic Wolf, an AI-driven cybersecurity platform.
We've been so impressed with that platform that Applied recommended that we now have gone back repeatedly to Applied.
Being a financial institution, Applied Innovation plays a critical role protecting your members.
It's almost a new Cold War, right? You have to have cybersecurity insurance, and you have to start partnering with organizations that will step in and help you manage that.
And having Applied Innovation as your cybersecurity partner?
It makes me a lot less anxious because I'm able to sit back and know that we're in good hands and not have to worry about it. I get to sleep at night.
Don't risk your data being hacked or exposed to ransomware threats. Call Applied Innovation today, 800-521-0983, or visit appliedinnovation.com. And sleep better knowing your network's secure.
Energy slipping? Losing your edge? It could be low T. Take action. Synergen X and Low T Center offer a quick free T-test.
Get pharmaceutical-grade testosterone, never compounded, personalized by experts just for you. Most insurance covers it. The best you is waiting. TRTMVP.com.
Traffic on the 5s. Matt Bear, what are you doing?
We have a crash reported in the north split, Tony. It's westbound 70 on the exit 2, southbound 65. 70 has a slowdown that comes with it back to Sherman Drive. Also on the northeast side, northbound 465 at East 75th Street. This is a stall on the exit to I-69. The ramp is open, partially blocked, slow to 71st. On the south side, watch out if you're in the area on Raymond Street, east of I-65. Shooting investigation happening there at 1600 block of Tabor, just off Raymond to the south of it, in fact. So please be careful in that area. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with a qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15th. Go to DrexelIN.com for details. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
51 degrees in the American Standard Cooling Weather Center. The time is 6:46.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, you may be in big trouble with Chip Wood.
Our owner?
Free oil changes along with alignment?
On any 4-tire purchase.
And Goodyear's up to $200 off?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, but I'm telling.
But the Wood family is behind all this.
Oh, those rascals.
But don't tell the accountants.
Of course not. And what do they do again?
Buy any set of 4 tires at Tire Discounters and get a free alignment and oil change. Make them Goodyear's and save up to $200 more. See store for details.
Thinning hair? This year, grow your hair back like I did. Call 317-522-2995 or visit WeGrowHairIndy.com.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line.
But my throat has officially thrown in the towel. Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
Snapped a great photo? Witnessed something newsworthy?
Hey, there's some news.
You can text it right to the WIBC newsroom. Join the text club. Text WIBC to 317-239-9393.
So Tucker Carlson is speaking at IU tonight, where Charlie Kirk was supposed to be, and of course he was assassinated. And now Governor Braun is going to be there too? Huh. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC, good morning. Good to be with you. I think that Turning Point is wrong for having Tucker connected. I think they're wrong for having him speak at IU. Whatever Tucker's game is, it's getting uglier by the day. It is getting in no way connected to reality. It's pretty awful. It's pretty awful indeed. If you're going to make the argument, is he making the argument now that COVID was engineered? See, you gotta go listen, and I don't want to actually give him the time. The people summarizing his latest video was, COVID was created by the Jews, right? And I can't. Don't make me listen to this. Don't even make me search for that. It's so insane. Don't make me be a part of it. I beg you. Good gosh. Yeah. Turning Point. It's your world, man. I don't have any part of it, but I'm not. This is not impressive. This is a mistake. Then there is, speaking of mistakes, there's bad ideas and then there's mistakes. So you had the No Kings nonsense rally going on over the weekend, which didn't move the needle, didn't change anything. Didn't change anything. It was a bunch of people yelling and screaming because that's what they do. It was the kind of place where Destiny Wells, perennial candidate, is out there yelling, if you're not angry, then you don't care. Well, okay then. I guess you always have to be screaming and yelling and wishing death on people. That's how you show you care. People out at these events, not specifically Indianapolis, saying that we should execute the President of the United States, we should execute Stephen Miller, we should execute anybody who disagrees with us. It's okay. It's fine that they assassinated Charlie Kirk. No problem. Well, that just shows you care. That can't be what she means, but the quote attributed to her from Tony Cook of the Indy Star is, if you're not angry, then you don't care. Destiny Wells thinks she's a leader of the Democratic Party. It's not. It's snark on social media. It is nothing of value in the gray matter. Nothing. If you're not angry, you don't care. All right. That's a weird take. Super weird take. So there was a lot of this kind of nonsense. President Trump responded in an AI video where he was flying a fighter jet to danger zone, to which Kenny Loggins is very upset, by the way. It's a true story. And he's wearing a crown, and he's dropping a brown liquid on people like leftist activist Harry Sisson and others. And it's probably poop. And that's the video. No. No. That is just not it. Not it. Please stop that. I'm much more bothered by Tucker Carlson with Turning Point. I'm more bothered by this whole thing with Caroline Leavitt and the response to the reporter. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling a reporter that I'm sick and tired of your BS, because a lot of these reporters deserve exactly that. They're terrible. They're awful. And if you're Caroline Leavitt, the White House press secretary, it's 24/7 of being inundated with texts and other things of just ridiculousness. In this case, it's a correspondent at Huffington Post, who she describes as a left-wing hack constantly bombarding her phone. This time about Budapest and a place for Trump and Vladimir Zelensky to meet. And so this reporter is like, are you not aware of Budapest and this and that and the other? And who suggested Budapest as a place for a meeting? And she responded, your mom did. Listen, when you and I do it, it's funny. When the White House press secretary does it, I think it's different. If you say to a reporter, I'm tired of your BS nonsense, I think that's fine. Oh, good gosh. It's self-inflicted wounds, and that's the part that drives me the most crazy. Small stuff, but small stuff builds up. I'll get into more of it. Right now, Matt Baer has traffic.
On the northeast side, Tony, it's a stall on the exit from northbound 465 to I-69, and this is coming up with stop traffic past East 56th Street. Crash westbound 70 in the north split has a slow back to Sherman Drive. It's on the exit to the through traffic portion of southbound 6570, the one that goes to Greenwood and Louisville. Watch out on the south side. This is going to be on Tabor Street or Raymond Street to the east of I-65. You could see some emergency vehicles for a shooting investigation. Ryan with more on that coming up in a few minutes. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Drexel Interiors has teamed up with Mohawk for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A portion of October's Mohawk sales will be donated to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Visit either showroom or DrexelIN.com today. I'm Matt Baer with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
Indy, don't use the beautiful fall to paint. Do what Deanna did. She called Rhino Shield.
I was noticing some cracks and the paint's faded. I was like, okay, I think I should get my house painted. So my neighbor had a Rhino Shield placard in the yard. And after they were finished, I was just, wow. With the warranty and everything, it just seemed silly not to go that route.
The ceramic coating of Rhino Shield is specifically formulated for our climate.
So the Rhino Shield crew came out. Nothing was damaged in the process. I was very happy. They just didn't leave a mess. You couldn't even tell they were there. And the house looked so different. It just looked like a new home.
Backed by a 25-year transferable warranty. And now get the protection of Rhino Shield for 15% off the regular price.
Rhino Shield, I think it increases the value and the curb appeal of your home. Definitely worth it.
Here's Rhino Shield's Shane Smith.
This offer is limited, so call me at 888-RHINO-41. That's 888-RHINO-41.
Don't paint.
Don't vinyl.
Go Rhino.
Never paint your house again. Rhino Shield.
Greetings from R&R Agency, your Indiana health insurance pros, and a sincere thank you to our loyal customers for helping us to another record year. We recently saved a 62-year-old retiring couple over $800 monthly when compared to their COBRA offerings. We recently saved a family of 4 over $400 monthly when compared to their $7,500 deductible program on the ACA, and you know that's still Obamacare. We recently saved a small 4-man manufacturing company over $1,000 monthly and gave them better coverage. We feature coverages guaranteed to age 65, low out-of-pocket expenses, the largest networks in the country, and you can sign up anytime. If you are retiring early, self-employed, or need coverage for your small group, call us at 317-563-0868 or go to rragency.org. If you don't call us, we can't help you. What do you got to lose? Call us 317-563-0868 or go to rragency.org. As always, God bless America, common sense government, and peace through strength.
Custom jewelry is not out of reach with PA Jewelers at the Farmhouse. At PA Jewelers, you can customize any piece of jewelry for that special someone. PA Jewelers at the Farmhouse in Brownsburg. Gold, diamonds, gemstones, and of course those watches from Flederman Von Riest, assembled right here in Indiana. Custom designed jewelry with PA Jewelers at the Farmhouse. Custom jewelry made just for you. PA Jewelers, 3750 South Green Street in Brownsburg. 317-456-4010. PAJewelers.jewelry.
Nobody cares for you like family. Family Heating and Air.
Hey, this is Malia. We often get asked when is the best time to buy, and the answer is today, not tomorrow. With rising utility costs, rising product costs, and missed opportunity costs, which you could be saving with a high-efficiency system. Give us a call today to schedule your free in-depth estimate, 317-577-8077.
Family Heating and Air is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
BMW, Mercedes-Benz, VW, Audi, Mini, Porsche. Names that mean quality, performance,
and usually a dreadful service experience. You know you can't take your car just anywhere, but you may not know you can get the same quality service and parts without going to a dealership.
Enter Auto House Merkel.
Everything from routine service to performance tuning is handled with care by technicians who specialize in German vehicles, using only OEM parts or equivalent.
At a lower cost and less hassle than the dealership.
Book service now at AutohouseMerkel.com.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Let's go!
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Of all the times to buy new Lincoln, right now is the very best time at Tom Roush Lincoln. Get 0% APR for up to 48 months on 2025 Lincoln Corsair, Nautilus, or Aviator. Plus get a $1,000 Tom Roush Trade Assist bonus. So come get that new Lincoln from Tom Roush Lincoln, where our family's been serving yours for over 53 years.
Subject to credit approval. Not all buyers will qualify. See dealer for complete offer details. Offer ends 10/31/2025.
Coming
Coming up in 2 minutes from the Technology Recycler Studios, why there's a heavy police presence on Indy's southeast side right now. What's happening in Bloomington tonight and how the government shutdown could impact you after Fox News. You're listening to 93 WIBC, WIBC HD1, Indianapolis at 7 o'clock.
Trying to keep the ceasefire in Gaza in place. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. That's Vice President Vance's goal, arriving in Israel a short time ago for talks following a flare-up of fighting over the weekend. And Hamas has still yet to turn over 15 dead hostages, but Fox's Trey Yingst in Tel Aviv reports one more has been returned.
The body of one additional hostage was transferred to Israeli forces within the enclave, and it will soon be identified. So many families still waiting for answers in the aftermath of this ceasefire that was broken by Hamas over the weekend when they killed 2 Israeli soldiers.
Israel retaliated with strikes targeting Hamas and also left dozens of Palestinians dead. A mass shooting might have been averted at Atlanta's airport. Fox's Todd Pyro has details.
Officers say they were tipped off by the family of 49-year-old Billy Cagle, a convicted felon with quote-unquote mental challenges. The family telling police that he said on a social media live stream that he intended to shoot up the airport and he had access to a firearm. Cagle was seen arriving at the airport in a white pickup truck and was waiting inside the Delta Airlines terminal for about 20 minutes.
That's when he was arrested. A loaded semi-automatic rifle said to be found in his truck. For a 21st day, the government shut down with no end to the stalemate over funding, so most federal employees aren't working. Those deemed essential are, but without checks.
President Trump is expected to thank Republicans today for staying united in the shutdown fight. They've been trying to squeeze Democrats. Now, Senate Majority Leader John Thune says he wants to vote on a bill to pay essential workers, and he's daring Democrats to vote against it.
Fox's Madeline Rivera. Baseball's World Series is set. George Springer's home run led Toronto to the American League pennant, giving the Blue Jays a lead they held on to beat the Seattle Mariners 4-3 in a Game 7 on Fox. Toronto will next play the defending champion LA Dodgers. The World Series starts Friday. America's listening to Fox News.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Shots fired on Indy's near southeast side. Clear radar 56 degrees in downtown Indianapolis, going up to 63. I'm Ryan Hedrick. Here's what's trending at 7:02. A man was shot and killed and a woman seriously injured in the Fountain Square area this morning near East Raymond and Shelby Streets. Police presence could impact your commute. Matt Baer will have more on that in a couple of minutes. The East Tabor Street home where the shooting happened has seen multiple police visits this year, says IMPD. More than 600,000 Hoosiers could lose food stamp access next month as the federal government shutdown gets into its third week. Gleaner's Food Bank calls it devastating, with TSA agents in Indy already lining up for food aid.
These are people who are generally well paid, who've probably never even thought about being in the pantry line. And because of this government shutdown, they're being forced to seek charitable food to put food on the table for their families.
And CEO Fred Glass speaking with Wish TV, he says, with Congress stalled and families struggling, food banks are stepping in to help, but they need your help. Leaders in Portage Township say they're holding a press conference today to talk about how this could impact thousands of South Bend families and to encourage community support for the Portage Food Pantry. Officials say they're working to help families and they're asking for ways again for people to help out. State police say they arrested an Indiana Pacers rookie named Cam Jones early Monday.
Jones was a second-round pick in this year's NBA draft. I'm Jake McDaniel. Police say he was driving recklessly on I-65 in Indianapolis because he was running late to practice. When officers tried to pull him over around 10 o'clock, Jones refused to stop, and that's why he was taken to the Marion County Jail. The chase ended near the Fletcher Avenue exit. He is due in court Thursday morning. Jake McDaniel, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
Former Fox News host Tucker Carlson will be at IU in Bloomington tonight for a Turning Point USA event honoring the late conservative activist Charlie Kirk, who was assassinated on September 10th at Utah Valley University. If you are headed to that event, they say there's no more tickets available, but if you do have a seat, The doors open at 5:30. The 7-0 IU football team is looking for ways to improve as they get ready to take on UCLA. Here's John Herrick.
Indiana's head football coach Curt Cignetti said at his weekly press conference on Monday that there were some missed assignments on defense at times when they beat the Michigan State Spartans.
We still have to communicate a little with more urgency, get aligned a little quicker, play with a little more urgency at some spots. And we have it in us. We just got to do it.
Cignetti says his team is playing a UCLA squad that's been rejuvenated ever since they retooled their coaching staff earlier in the year. So he says his team needs to be on the details and come out ready to play on Saturday. John Herrick, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
The NBA season gets underway tonight, but the Indiana Pacers tip off their regular season Thursday against the NBA World Champion Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm Ryan Hedrick, on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com. At 7:05, traffic on the 5s. Good morning, Matt Bear.
What's happening, Ryan? Looking at a crash in the north split. It's westbound 72, southbound 65, 70. All the ramps are open. Just watch out for the right shoulder as you make that exit to southbound going to Greenwood, Louisville. On the northeast side, northbound 465 at Fall Creek, crash causing stop-and-go traffic back to I-70. On the south side, watch out for Raymond Street to the east of I-65. Okay, there's a police investigation involving a shooting, and this is going to be on Tabor Street, just to the south of Raymond. Also, westbound 74 stopped from London Road back for about 2 miles. And eastbound Kentucky Avenue, crash at High School Road. 3 cars involved. 1 person's trapped inside of a vehicle. Extrication in progress. Traffic sponsored by 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning. As temps begin to drop, it's time to get your heating tuned up with 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning. 24/7 availability and free second opinions. Book now at onehourairindy.com. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
Tara Hastings, Wish TV meteorologist. What do we know?
Hey, good morning. Temperature's not bad this morning, into the upper 40s and lower 50s with clear skies. Look for partly cloudy conditions this afternoon. It's going to be a bit breezy with those winds gusting 20, 30 miles per hour. Later this afternoon, after about 5 o'clock or so, could see a few sprinkles possible, especially north of I-70. Highs today near 62. We will clear out tonight. Lows fall to 43. Sunny, breezy, and much cooler. Highs only near 56 degrees on Wednesday. Could see maybe some patchy morning frost early Thursday as temperatures start out in the 30s. Sunny skies Thursday afternoon with highs near 58.
That is Tara Hastings, Wish TV meteorologist. Tara, thanks. Go back to work. 50 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time right now is 7:07. Let's get redistricting, shall we? Can we do that now? Can we get that done immediately, if not sooner?
Yes.
Where's the special session? Let's go to work.
Yes.
I agree. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. Oh, I know people are bothered. I think they're wrong. Well, it's a waste of money. I don't believe so. Why aren't we doing property taxes? Well, why aren't we doing property taxes? When have 10,000 people entered Governor Braun's office to demand a special session on property taxes? Oh, sure, they'll do the bidding of the White House. The White House has actually lobbied to get this done. What's the issue? They did what people talking about property taxes aren't doing. They engaged a pressure campaign. How else does politics even work? Politicos don't move unless there's a reason for the movement. You got to give them a reason. They're thermometers. We're the thermostat. We got to raise the temperature and then they'll react. This is not new. This is 101, people. Did I say hello, Tony Katz, 93 WIBC? Good morning. Hey, Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. We should be redistricting. We should call the special session. Now, Will the Republicans vote for it in the special session? I do not know. Doesn't mean that you'll guaranteed win 2 more districts. I don't know. I have no idea. You're only redistricting because you can't win, you have to cheat. Okay, Democrats who haven't won statewide office in forever. Sure, whatever you say. You want to talk about cheating? Let's talk about how districts are drawn. Can we talk about the nepotism that gives us Andre Carson? No, we can't. Okay, fine. We won't talk about it. Of course we will. Redistrict. California made it clear. What Texas did, they disagreed with, which is totally fine. You can disagree with what Texas did in a mid-decade redistricting, even though it's perfectly legal. They didn't break any laws. And you said, California, well, we're going to now redistrict and steal 5 Republican seats to fight them. Oh, so it's not states doing what's in states' interest and letting the state then decide what to do with the legislators who make these decisions. You believe in retribution. Okay, it's on. Any Republican not engaged in redistricting, I don't quite understand. Well, we need to vote for Trump because we need things to be different. We need a change. Okay, let's change things. Whoa, we don't have to do that. Whoa, let's not move too fast. Whoa, we're above that. Could we please get some perspective? I am not here for the weakness. The time to redistrict is right now. And the argument is not necessarily that we have to. 9 congressional districts, Republicans have 7. The question before us is whether or not we think we should be engaged nationwide in an effort, very obviously, California proving it, to limit access. And as we have seen, a multiplicity of states that have a Republican population and no Republican representation. No one seems to care about Massachusetts. Whatever. Oh, okay. Do we understand the fight we're in nationwide? Do the Republicans in Indiana recognize this in the General Assembly? It's time to get with it. You, General Assemblies here in Indiana and across the country, got hosed when we engaged the direct election of senators. You lost power. This is an opportunity for power to be returned, and you're saying, we don't do that here? No, we do that here. We need to redistrict. Call the special session. Let's see where the vote goes. But for the people upset that it's about redistricting and not about property taxes, it's not too late for property taxes. It's not too late to gather 10,000 people to walk into Braun's office. But you need a pressure campaign. The White House did it. You might have to do that too. Tony Katz, that's me, by the way. What's going on, everybody? 93 WIBC, good morning.
Pat Sullivan here. I've got a fall lifesaver for you, gutter helmet. You know what fall means in Indiana? Leaves, piles of them. And if you've got gutters, you've got a problem, unless you've got gutter helmet like I do. I haven't cleaned my gutters in years. Why? Because gutter helmet does the dirty work for me. This isn't just a cover. It's a patented system that allows water to flow through while the debris slides off and your gutters stay clear. No more ladders, no more scooping out soggy gunk. Just peace of mind. Thousands of Central Indiana homeowners have already made the switch. Gutter helmet has been America's #1 choice for gutter protection since 1981. And it's been protecting my home every time it rains. And right now they're offering a 15% discount plus 12 months no interest financing. But don't wait. This deal ends October 31st. Call 800-5HELMET for your free no pressure estimate. That's 800-5HELMET or visit gutterhelmetindy.com and never clean your gutters again.
Join me for some bourbon at Kilroy's Broad Ripple on Tuesday, October 21st for bourbon, barbecue, and breadsticks. You can get a 3-pour premium bourbon tasting. You can even get a bottle of Kilroy's Blanton's Gold, their own private barrel selection, and the complete barbecue and breadstick buffet. And me, I will be there Tuesday, October 21st. This is Kilroy's Broad Ripple. Get your tickets at the link on their Facebook page. From 7 to 10 p.m. Tuesday, October 21st, it's bourbon, barbecue, and breadsticks at Kilroy's Broad Ripple. Get your tickets on their Facebook page.
Let's go!
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Traffic on the fives. Matthew Bear. What's going on?
What's happening, Tony? Looking at the northwest side, serious crash on West 71st Street to the east of Zionsville Road. Two-car crash. Somebody hurt, possibly trapped inside of a vehicle, and that's what's happening. Decatur Township crash on Kentucky Avenue, High School Road. That's 3 cars involved. Somebody's hurt, and somebody was trapped inside a vehicle. They were extricating the last time we talked. Crash on the east side, Post Road, north of I-74. It's Raymond Street, east of I-65, where we have a police investigation just to the south of Raymond by a couple of blocks. It's on Tabor. Watch out for emergency vehicles going in and out of there. A shooting investigation in progress. Ryan will talk to you about that coming up at 7:30. Traffic sponsored by Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield. They've teamed up with the Indiana Fever and Common Threads to provide local schools with information for nutritious meal preparation. Learn more at anthem.com/fever. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is the trade name of Anthem Insurance Companies Incorporated. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
We've got 50 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time is 7:16.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Pat Sullivan here, hoping not to spook you, but you could have a clogged drain and not even know it, which could result in a horror story. Have no fear. As part of their Halloween spooky deals, my friends at Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling are offering a $43 mainline snaking plus a free camera inspection. And the best part, if they don't get your drain flowing, it's free. Nothing scary about that deal. Call Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling today to schedule an appointment.
Popcorn moment brought to you by Booher. B-O-O-H-E-R, BooherRemodeling.com. Outdated spaces, you don't need those in your house. Get them updated with Booher. If you like to entertain and you want to have the space to do it, the kitchen to do it, Booher can help. If you want to have a kitchen that more shows off those one-of-a-kind features, that collection that you have, Booher can do that too. It's your kitchen. You get to decide. A bathroom that fits your family, that fits your lifestyle, and maybe you need it to be more utilitarian. Maybe you're looking for that spa-like feel. It's your bathroom, not mine. I don't know what you want. You do. It's in your head. Let Booher help you turn that into a reality. Their 5-step design process from start to finish, starting with that initial free consultation, letting you know what's possible, talking to you, understanding you, and then providing you, is this what you're looking for? Is this what you want to do? Then you can tweak it. You can work it. The next thing you know, Booher is making it happen. Every day you know exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly what happens. And the next thing you know, no stress, and you have a new kitchen or a new bathroom or a basement that works for you and your family. Talk to Booher Remodeling today. 317-852-5546. Tell them Tony Cat sent you. 317-852-5546. Booher Remodeling, 852-5546, or online at Booher, B-O-O-H-E-R, BooherRemodeling.com. The popcorn moment. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. That was a lot of let's goes. It's a story you need to hear to believe, then grab your popcorn, because there is more. I got a couple of things to get to here, including this thing about buying Argentinian beef. Our plan now is to be supportive of the Argentinian economy because we want to be supportive of Malay, not just through the credit swaps, which are going to replace our dollars with their pesos, which are not worth very, very much, while they may be buying goods from China. There's a real issue here. But this is also about buying friends and influence. There's a lot of pieces. And it's not that you disagreeing with it might be a bad argument. It might be a fine argument. I'm just saying there's a lot of pieces to this. Now there's the suggestion that the U.S. will buy Argentinian beef to bring down prices for American consumers. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not opposed to Argentinian beef. I want beef from the U.S. You guys know over there at Eat, Drink, Smoke, the Cigar and Bourbon Show, we have a sponsor, Defiance Beef. It's a farm right here in Indiana. I bought a quarter cow, and they'll cut it any way you want to cut. It got delivered to me frozen, already vacuum packed. It's in the freezer. It's perfect. So that's defiancebeef.com. Now, I'll tell you there are others. You can talk to them. Plenty of ways to deal with the rising costs of beef. I don't know if buying Argentinian beef is the right way to go. I understand that this is trying to help the Argentinian economy. And for the people saying, well, I guess Malay is a total failure. I guess all those cuts weren't the thing. The cuts were absolutely helpful. The bringing down inflation, absolutely helpful. But these things don't get solved in a day. Should we be engaging in a $20 billion credit swap line? I'm not there. But I shouldn't say I'm not totally there. But I understand that there is a larger scale play regarding South America and Chinese influence. If you say to me, so now we're buying friends. Who knew Trump was a neocon? I'll let MAGAville fight that fight. I'm just discussing what is, kids. That's all I'm doing. But if you can buy Indiana beef, that's what I would say to do right there. And I've already discussed my issue with the tariffs that are possibly being placed on Nicaragua that are just going to hurt the cigar industry. Something fierce. But there's nothing more amazing than this. Corinne Jean-Pierre trying to sell her book, going on Stephen Colbert's show, and Colbert saying, what do you mean you didn't see what was wrong with Joe Biden?
Name it, expanding health care.
Well, just jump in here.
Yeah,
it was very personal to those of us who watched it, too, because it was a shock to our system to see that. Because, I mean, you're talking to a guy who helped raise $25 million for Joe Biden in March of that same year. And three months later,
for that. Thank you for stepping in.
Shame on you. $25 million. Stephen Colbert can raise $25 million for a guy you knew was mentally incapacitated? Or, oh, no, wait. You're now making the argument that you didn't know. Okay. You know what you should have done, Stephen? Should have watched Fox.
I saw a guy who I had not seen backstage at the benefit that I did. It seemed like a dramatically different person. And at 81 years old, that's not entirely unexpected. You can imagine why people got so worried.
So, a couple of things. I got to see Joe Biden almost every day. And this is a question that I take very seriously. No one has ever said he hasn't aged. No one ever said that. He would make jokes about it. He would acknowledge it. And
You told us that he was so quick and so fast, he was running rings around the staffers. Now, all of a sudden, well, we know he aged. That's a lie. Corinne Jean-Pierre's a liar and a fraud. Desperate to sell her book. Desperate to have some relevance. This is not true. That is a lie she is telling. I am willing to go to the mat on that one.
He would say, yes, I know I don't speak this as well as I used to. I don't walk as well as I used to. No one is saying that he didn't age. I'm talking about, did he have the question that I was getting, the mental acuity? Was he able to govern? And the man that I saw nearly every day was someone who was engaging, understood policy, and was always putting the American people first.
No one believes you. No one believes you. That revisionist history isn't going to work. We've got the videotape. To quote Warner Wolf. We've got it. You can't sell this. You cannot sell this to us. But yet here she is, and it's Colbert pushing back.
And it showed. It showed in what we were able to get done. I remember I saw him nearly every day.
I don't think anybody questioned his heart or his policies, but it takes more than that to be the President of the United States. In a moment of great pressure on stage, we saw someone shock us and worry us. And nothing could assuage that worry. So I don't think it was necessarily a betrayal of Joe Biden as other people saying, we don't think we were shown the Joe Biden that you saw.
I saw every day a really ugly assault on someone who had 50-plus years of experience and who, again, objectively had done a good job as President of the United States. And it was heartbreaking to see that type of behavior.
I think
She's mad at the Democratic Party. That's her argument, that the Democratic Party is broken. Objectively good job? Yeah, that's you're kidding yourself. But she's going to go down defending Joe Biden and saying he was fine, you were the problem. You could decide what you do with that, guys. I know what I'm doing with it. Matt Bear has got traffic. Matthew, what is going on?
Westbound 74 from Shelbyville. Stop traffic right now coming into Indianapolis. It's after Fairland Road to London Road, a 14-minute delay right now. And now we are seeing on the south side a crash southbound 65 between Edgewood and Southport Road. That's blocking the right lane. A little bit of a slowdown as you move through there. Northbound 65, 7-minute delay from Keystone Avenue up to the south split because of construction. Crash on the east side. This is Post Road north of I-74. Watch out for Raymond Street east of I-65. A shooting investigation happening on Tabor Street. That's just to the south of Raymond. Ryan has more coming up in a few minutes with WIBC News. Also a crash, Kentucky Avenue at High School Road. 3-car crash with injury. Somebody was trapped inside of a vehicle. Inbound 70 slows rural into the north split. Northbound 465 east side slow 70 up to I-69. Inbound 69, 6-minute delay 116th Street to 82nd. And a crash on the northwest side. It's West 71st to the east of Zionsville Road. 2-car crash. Somebody's trapped inside a vehicle. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with a qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15th. Go to DrexelIN.com for details. I'm Matt Bear on the 5s at WIBC Traffic.
Hammer and Nigel show back at it this afternoon. The biggest stories in Indy and rumors of caller roulette. 93 WIBC.
It's Terry Stacy. How many of you started the year with good intentions of losing weight and getting in shape by spring? Well, if you didn't hit that goal, Exercise Inc. can help. Exercise Inc. has been helping people get stronger, build muscle, lose weight, and transform their health for over 20 years. The program works, and guess what? It only takes 20 minutes a week. Their unique training method was developed in an osteoporosis research study to help prevent bone mineral loss in older women. The women in the study ended up getting very strong in a short amount of time. When the method was applied to normal, healthy adults, both men and women got a lot stronger. Their Simple 9 nutritional program has helped their clients lose over 37,000 pounds since 2013, and they've seen clients lower their blood pressure, improve their blood sugar, and get off prescription meds. Their coaches are professional, their gyms are private. Get started now before summer gets here. Locations in Avon, Brownsburg, Fishers, Greenwood, and Zionsville. Change your life in 20 minutes a week. Go to exerciseinc.com.
It's the Medicare Advantage annual enrollment period, and Humana knows not everyone has the same needs when picking a Medicare Advantage plan.
Now that I'm retired, I want to enjoy the life I've worked hard to build. So I want a plan that covers me when I'm traveling the country.
Humana has a plan for that.
As a veteran, I want a plan that fills in the gaps my VA coverage doesn't provide, like dental care.
Humana has a plan for that.
I feel good about my health. I just want care and coverage with predictable costs. No surprises.
Humana has a plan for that. With a Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you get coverage and benefits that focus on what matters most to you. Learn more at gethumana.com. Humana, a more human way to healthcare. Humana is a Medicare Advantage HMO and PPO organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in any Humana plan depends on contract renewal.
At Life Church, we believe that the truth of the Word of God is for all ages and vital to their ability to thrive in our current culture.
Barna research shows a child's faith is often set by age 13. That's why we're passionate about reaching kids and teens with truth and love right now.
With safe spaces, committed volunteers, and a foundation built on God's Word, Life Church is here to help your whole family grow in Jesus.
Whether your kids are just starting out or learning to own their faith, we're ready to walk that journey with you.
Go to lifechurchin.com for service times and locations. Parents, you can do this. We will help you.
Indy, stop using the fall to paint year after year. Do what Lynn did. She called Rhino Shield.
It is a single-wide manufactured home. We moved from our home, which we had the Rhino Shield on. Rhino Shield was what we were going to do. That was no question. We knew we were going to do it.
Rhino Shield's a ceramic coating. It's not paint, it's better.
The Rhino Shield representative came, and we discussed what we wanted done. And this time, we had the roof done as well.
Now, you can have the 25-year guaranteed protection of Rhino Shield for 15% off the regular price.
Even the people that have been a little younger than us have said they don't have to worry about getting just an everyday painter because Rhino Shield has the 25-year warranty, and we truly believe in this product.
Here's Rhino Shield's Shane Smith.
This offer is limited, so call me at 888-RHINO-41. That's 888-RHINO-41.
Don't paint.
Don't vinyl.
Go Rhino!
Never paint your house again. Rhino Shield.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Crime scene tape in a corner on Indianapolis' southeast side. Clear radar, 56 degrees. Downtown going up to 63. I'm Ryan Hedrick, and here's what's trending at 7:31.
When officers arrived, they located an adult female who had injuries consistent with a gunshot wound. That adult female was transported to an area hospital in stable condition.
IMPD officer Tommy Thompson telling reporters minutes ago that a man was killed and a woman injured in a shooting not far from East Raymond and Shelby Streets. That woman was taken to the hospital alive.
Very tight-knit community. This has got to be very scary, very tragic. I can only imagine what this is like. I know the commander of Southeast and how prideful he is on how close this community is. This is going to be very touching.
And police have detained somebody at the scene. We are expecting to learn more about their status in a couple of minutes. President Trump is getting the go-ahead to deploy National Guard troops in Portland. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled Monday that presidential determinations are not reviewable by federal courts. The government shutdown now in its third week. Another vote in the Senate failed to end the shutdown yesterday. Democrats are holding firm on a demand to extend health care subsidies for millions of Americans covered through the Affordable Care Act. No votes are scheduled for today. Former President Joe Biden has finished a round of radiation therapy for prostate cancer.
Joe Biden rang the bell at Penn Medicine Radiation Oncology in Philadelphia, a tradition when patients hit a major treatment milestone. The former president's being treated for an aggressive form of prostate cancer that spread to bone, a 9 on what's called the Gleason score, ranging from 6 to 10. His office announced the diagnosis in May. It has not said what any next treatment steps might be. Biden had surgery last month to remove skin cancer lesions from his forehead. He's scheduled to speak in Boston Sunday, receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Edward M. Kennedy Institute.
And that's Fox's Chris Foster reporting. Vice President J.D. Vance is in Israel today to try to make the Gaza peace plan stick. In Georgia, police potentially prevented a shooting at the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport Monday.
Officers say they were tipped off by the family of 49-year-old Billy Cagle, a convicted felon with quote-unquote mental challenges. The family telling police that he said on a social media live stream that he intended to shoot up the airport and he had access to a firearm. Cagle was seen arriving at the airport in a white pickup truck and was waiting inside the Delta Airlines terminal for about 20 minutes. The Atlanta Police Department was able to quickly spot him. When asked why he was there, officials say Cagle simply told them he got dropped off. Police took him into custody, later finding an AR-15 rifle in his truck and 27 rounds of ammunition.
That's Fox's Todd Pyro reporting. And sports on WIBC last night. Designated hitter George Springer powered the Toronto Blue Jays into the World Series.
The 1-0. Swing and a drive, left field. This one is back. George Springer. Bad knee and all. A 3-run homer to put the Blue Jays ahead.
And that call on ESPN Radio. Toronto's 4-3 Game 7 win over the Seattle Mariners, sending them to the series for the first time since 1993. Game 1 of the World Series Friday night in Toronto against the LA Dodgers. The Indiana Pacers signed Aaron Nesmith to a 2-year, $40.4 million extension Monday, keeping him in Indy through 29. They opened the season on Thursday against the world champion Oklahoma City Thunder. And in college football, number 2 IU plays UCLA Saturday at noon.
They're starting fast, outscoring people in the first half 58-17. Okay, averaging 33 points a game.
That's head coach Curt Cignetti talking about all the challenges the Bruins pose. IU is favored by 24.5 points. Sports brought to you by Ball State Athletics. I'm Ryan Hedrick on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com. At 7:35, traffic on the 5s. What are you watching, Matt Bear?
Right now, Ryan, check it out. Shelby County, westbound S74. Stop traffic. Coming in from Fairland Road to London Road. That's a 14-minute delay as you make your way in from Shelbyville this morning. Hancock County, westbound 70. Stop for a couple of miles before County Road 600 East. That's between Nicetown and Greenfield. Crash, Post Road, north of I-74. East side, northbound 465, stop and go 70 up to Penn Pike, dragging up to I-69. Inbound 69 delayed 7 minutes from 116th Street to 82nd. Inbound 70 slow from Emerson Avenue into the North Split. Crash northwest side, 71st Street, east of Zionsville Road, injury and entrapment. Watch out for a police investigation into a shooting. This is Southside Raymond Street, east of I-65. And a crash on the southwest side, Kentucky Avenue, High School Road. 3 cars involved. Somebody was trapped inside of a vehicle. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with a qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15th. Go to DrexelIN.com for details. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
49 degrees. Oh, that's just terrible. In the American Standard Heating Weather Center, the time is 7:36.
Drexel Interiors has teamed up with Mohawk for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A portion of October's Mohawk sales will be donated to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Visit either showroom or DrexelIN.com today.
Whenever I'm out a wandering, chasing a rainbow dream, I often stop and think about a place I've never seen.
Where friendly
Today on the Marketplace, it's not just a horn, people. It's a super horn. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. Good to be with you. During downtime, clearing my head, getting ready for what's next on the show, I find myself at or on the Facebook Marketplace. The Marketplace has cool stuff, odd stuff, weird stuff, strange stuff, all sorts of stuff on the Marketplace. I bring it to you, and we decide whether or not it's worth it. The Marketplace brought to you by IndianaUnclaimed.gov. It's your cash. Go get it. It's that final paycheck. It's a refund. It's a dividend. They don't know where to send it, so the Attorney General has it. You don't want the Attorney General having your money. It's yours, and it's free. IndianaUnclaimed.gov, or text my name, Tony, to 46220 to get your cash. IndianaUnclaimed.gov. Live stream is happening. My head is still cut off, but Matt Bear is there, and he's wearing a size medium today. Ladies and gentlemen, a child's medium.
2 out of 4 buttons button. Thank you very much.
That's right. That is right there. Now, Matt, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
There on your super slick sports car that you have, you know, the one where you tighten up the rubber band and it goes super fast?
Yeah. It's a fun car to drive.
Do you have a horn?
Yeah. Well, I am a horn blower. I like blowing my horn.
Is it a good horn?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of the smaller car type that just goes, instead of the big. It sounds different, not as.
I'm sorry.
Masculine.
I'm sorry. What is it? What is
it's
it?
Just
like?
I can't get the tone right, but it's it's not the masculine horn, the one you would find like say on a Range Rover or something. It's just kind of a small car horn. No, a little higher, little more obnoxious. That's the one. There it is. Thank you.
No,
that whole thing goes off every time I hit the horn.
I like that. I think that'd be good.
I do too. I do too.
Yeah. How about this?
No, but I would take that in a heartbeat. I think that's awesome. No! I don't think you're going to find it. Wait. It's too fast. That's it. That's it. That's my horn. What'd you do with my car?
I thought it was your mother.
Inside
That's never going away, people. That's with us for forever.
From 2 months
That's how you know
ago.
you're on the inside of this show right here. I'll explain to everybody later.
Got an inner
Matt,
circle.
over there on the Facebook Marketplace, someone is selling, there's a brand, a power tool called Ryobi. I believe I'm pronouncing it properly. Ryobi train horns.
Beautiful.
And so what they did is they took what looks like a drill and they attached a horn to it. And it's battery powered. It's a wireless rechargeable battery. And then it makes that noise right here.
There it is.
You could do that via squeeze. Squeeze the trigger.
He's got 4 left. He's in Elwood, Indiana. Includes the battery and the charger. Great for tailgating, parades, and football, baseball games. And also scaring the crap out of your kids.
Yeah. All those things, Tony. I mean, when I first saw this thing, you were explaining it because I didn't know what the hell was going on. I mean, you have a horn on top of a drill. So I'm trying to figure out how to drill, but you don't drill with this, do you?
No.
It's straight up hornage.
Just horn.
Yeah, that's okay. This is innovative, very Hoosier. How much?
You can go to a tailgate, grab your horn, and honk it right in people's faces.
Do that.
You could do the whole thing.
Why would you do that? Everybody's having fun.
You could go to your kid's communion or some other kid's communion. Yeah. Next thing you know, boom.
High school graduation. You'll get the whole crowd thrown out.
There it is right there.
Yeah.
I do not know why this guy builds these, but you can have it for $140.
No, if it makes him happy. Whoa, $140, really?
$140.
I mean, I guess there's a markup for innovation, for the entrepreneurship. I can't afford a $140 horn drill, battery powered. No. What? I mean, it sounds like fun, but I don't see any practical purpose other than to, hold my arm out the window.
You don't see any other practical purpose? I'm sorry. I thought this was America.
And squeeze the trigger outside of my car window, and I think that'd get me hurt. So I'm not going to use it for that. So I don't know. $140, have at it. I think they're cool. I just can't afford it.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a shame. Some people wanted to know, as we were talking about the car horns here, if this one right here, if this sound right, does this remind you of your mother, the car?
Yeah. Well, a little bit. I mean, she'd really get after me, and I'd be like, "You're just a car."
Right.
That would be that.
Yeah. Matt Bear's mom was a car.
My mom was a car. Yeah.
We'll explain it another time. This horn, $140. Yeah, I'm not in either. It is there on the Facebook Marketplace. Find everything we do at WIBC.com. Presented by IndianaUnclaimed.gov. Tony Katz at 93 WIBC. Good morning.
When you wake up,
you understand this is about money. 1,000%. They started this.
When you work,
as long as the category was all Bruce Springsteen all the time.
I told you I think I could win a game of Jeopardy. I could not go on a run.
When you drive home,
is it time to try something new, you think? Because it hasn't worked, and maybe try something new.
Traffic when you need it.
Stopped on 465 again.
And updates all the time.
I'm Ryan Hedrick on the level, on the go.
Stay in the know wherever you go with 93 WIBC.
It's Terry Stacy, and not too many locally owned businesses in central Indiana have been around 80 years. But Cardwell Do It Best on the south side has stood the test of time. Congratulations to Jeff Cardwell and Cardwell Do It Best, recently named 2025 Member of the Year by Do It Best. Autumn brings about whole new to-do lists, and Cardwell Do It Best has everything you need and even stuff you didn't know you needed, like extra keys. They make keys, including programmable keys and key fobs. Cardwell is your discount roofing headquarters, featuring dimensional roofing as low as $21 per bundle. And for the yard, find a full line of trusted lawn and garden products and Milwaukee M18 Fuel cordless power tools. Come celebrate 80 years strong at Cardwell Do It Best. Locally owned, community trusted, and always ready to help you do it best. 3205 Madison Avenue. Shop online where you'll find over 67,000 products with free shipping at CardwellHomeCenter.com.
Hey, Hammer and Nigel here. Guys, you can feel your energy slipping away, losing what makes you you. It could be low testosterone. You got to take action now. Synergen X and Low T Center can help reclaim your energy with a quick and simple free T-test. So visit a local Synergen X or Low T Center and receive pharmaceutical-grade testosterone, never compounded like the other clinics. Experienced providers increase your testosterone to the level that is right just for you.
Treatment is covered by most major health insurance. Book that free T-test right now at trtmvp.com. If your energy is slipping away, it could be low testosterone. Synergen X and Low T Center offer a quick, free T-test. Get pharmaceutical-grade testosterone, personalized by experts just for you. Most insurance covers it. The best you is waiting. trtmvp.com. That's trtmvp.com.
Traffic on the 5s. Matthew Bear, WIBC Traffic Center. What do we know?
Starting in Shelby County, westbound 74 jammed up after Fairland Road out to London Road, and that is a delay of 14 minutes. Westbound 70 jammed up between Knightstown and Greenfield for a couple of miles. Then on the east side, northbound to 465, a stall at East 71st Street, slowing us down to I-70. Inbound 69, stop-and-go traffic from State Road 37 to 465. That's an 11-minute delay. North side, eastbound 465, stop-and-go Michigan Road over to Meridian. Crash on the northwest side, West 71st, east of Zionsville Road. Possible entrapment in that crash. 2 vehicles involved. On the south side, watch out for Raymond Street to the east of I-65. Shooting investigation happening there just to the south of Raymond. Northbound 65 on the south side, stop and go traffic from Keystone Avenue into the south split. That is a construction zone. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Drexel Interiors has teamed up with Mohawk for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A portion of October's Mohawk sales will be donated to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Visit either showroom or drexelin.com for today. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
49 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. Got it right. The time is 7:47.
Of all the times to buy a new Lincoln, right now is the very best time at Tom Roush Lincoln. Get 0% APR for up to 48 months on 2025 Lincoln Corsair, Nautilus, or Aviator. Plus get a $1,000 Tom Roush Trade Assist bonus. So come get that new Lincoln from Tom Roush Lincoln, where our family's been serving yours for over 53 years.
Subject to credit approval. Not all buyers will qualify. See dealer for complete offer details. Offer ends 10/31/2025.
Let's go!
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line.
But my throat has officially thrown in the towel. Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
The Attorney General's Office, reuniting Hoosiers with over $1 million in unclaimed property every week. Visit indianaunclaimed.gov or text Tony Katz to 46220 today.
As temps begin to drop, it's time to get your heating tune-up with 1-hour heating and air conditioning. 24/7 availability and free second opinions. Book now at onehourairindy.com.
Snap it. Send it. Hear it. Your photos, your video, your voice on WIBC. Join the text club by texting WIBC to 317-239-9393.
I can't stop this feeling. Adam Wren is a partisan and is engaged in some, in my view, despicable reporting. He writes for Politico. He used to write for Indianapolis Monthly. Gross. But I give credit where it is due because he was the first person to ever get on the Buttigieg beat. He was covering Pete Buttigieg before it was cool to cover Pete Buttigieg. Covered him as mayor of South Bend and then onward from there. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. Good to be with you. I always gave him credit for that. And I always exposed the disgusting nature of his other reporting. And then I try my best to ignore the stuff I don't need to listen to. But when something good comes along, when the Indy Star engages in reporting about Joe Hogsett that is valuable, about Thomas Carl Cook, his despicable former deputy mayor, and the not only the abuse of women, but the what I consider to be theft going on because Joe Hogsett is an incompetent leader that only 5 members of the city county council have called on to resign. Only 5. And still no women's groups, no women leadership, no female leadership in Indianapolis has said that Joe Hogsett has to go. Some feminists, they are. Don't look at me. It's for them to have to figure out. I don't know why they won't speak up. When good reporting happens, I say so. Thus, Adam Wren's story over at Politico about this Senate candidate in Maine by the name of Graham Platner, Platner, who has stated before that violence is necessary to achieve social change. If people, quote, expect to fight fascism without a good semi-automatic rifle, they ought to do church at your place of worship. That's what I favor. I favor going home alive, going home safe, going home well. This guy favors social justice, economic justice, fighting fascism. Well, considering that the left believes that everything they disagree with is fascism, they mean fighting you. This is another leftist calling for violence. This is Jay Jones, the attorney general candidate in Virginia, who said he wanted to not only kill the Republican Speaker of the Virginia House, but kill his kids. And that guy is leading in the polls because, of course, they have early voting. And because it's seemingly the Democrats are absolutely okay with the violence. I bring this up because that second statement is factual. They're okay with the violence. This was today's finding. I edited it to the best of my ability, but hey there, Kylan. Wait, are we out in 20 seconds? Is that it?
We sure are.
Yeah, I'll just play the short version of it for you right there.
Round them all up. Put them in a big room that kind of looks like it could be a gas chamber. Don't actually do anything to them. Like, they'll be fine. Don't gas chamber them, but just put them in a room and tell them that's what you're going to fucking do to them. Watch them all cry like the little baby back bitches that they actually are on their insides.
That's what the left thinks of the right. The only way out is through, and we're going to keep noticing because, my gosh, we're in a bad place. Matt Barris, traffic.
Hancock County westbound 70, about a 3.5-mile delay between Knightstown and Greenfield. Might want to consider using US 40 instead. And westbound 74, getting help with this one. Thank you very much. Stop traffic after Fairland Road over to London Road, and this is because of a crash. It looks like the front of the line is starting to move out. Northbound 65 jammed up after South Keystone Avenue into the South Split, and a crash This is on the northwest side, 71st Street, east of Zionsville Road. Serious crash. 2 cars involved. Somebody could be hurt. And then looking at Raymond, east of 65. Watch out for police investigation there. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Drexel Interiors has teamed up with Mohawk for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A portion of October's Mohawk sales will be donated to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Visit either showroom or DrexelIN.com today. I'm Matt Baer. Traffic on the 5s at WIBC Traffic.
I'm with Applied Innovation customer David Band, Vice President of Communications for Volunteers of America, an organization that supports veterans, seniors, and families with affordable housing.
We rely on Applied Innovation for a multitude of services, from IT support through our multifunctional devices. These devices are supremely important to our innovation and our ability to serve our clients.
Applied Innovation's culture means being involved in their local communities.
The Applied Innovation staff is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, whether they are supporting our mission, supporting our events, or helping us with what we need. It's not often we can find an organization that quote unquote just gets it.
The benefit of Applied Innovation support?
Bottom line benefit is I can get out there, I can engage with the community and help spread the mission and help people that need our services, veterans, seniors, and families.
Looking for a company that simply gets it? Call Applied Innovation today, 800-521-0983, or visit applieddinnovation.com. Applied Innovation, office technology made simple from a partner you can trust.
Our electric bills have increased as much as $50 each month. Governor Mike Braun is driving bills even higher. Instead of helping families, Governor Braun is doubling down on costly coal, gas, and nuclear. That means more pricey power plants that Hoosiers like us have to pay for. Utilities get richer, we pay more. Something has to give. Go to StopMikesHikes.com today to send Governor Braun a message. Hoosiers need affordable energy, not a blank check for greedy utilities. Paid for by Citizens Action Coalition.
Pat Sullivan here with a weather update. It's October and we still have no clue if your AC should be blasting or your furnace needs to start kicking. Better have both prepared with a $49 AC unit and furnace maintenance from Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Is it sweater weather or tank top weather? Nobody knows. But we do know that you can ensure total comfort inside your home for only $49. Call my friends at Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling today.
You've got your whole life ahead of you, so choose a Medicare plan you can count on. And that's what you get with a Medicare Advantage plan from United Healthcare. With more than 45 years' experience serving its members, United Healthcare has plans with low monthly premiums that fit your life today and as your needs change tomorrow. The Medicare annual enrollment period ends December 7th, so go to uhc.com/Medicare today. United Healthcare Medicare plans. It's Medicare coverage Indiana can count on.
Hi, I'm John Ray, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. Getting engaged? So friends, listen up. Shane Company engagement rings are protected with our all-inclusive free lifetime warranty. We stand behind the same quality we've offered since 1929. Our rings are crafted to last. It's why our warranty is the only one that protects your center stone. We also cover repairs, resizings, cleanings, and so much more. That's money you keep for you and your family. Because a friend always has your back. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, you may be in big trouble with Chip Wood.
Our owner?
Free oil changes along with alignment?
On any 4-tire purchase.
And Goodyear's up to $200 off?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, but I'm telling.
But the Wood family is behind all this.
Oh, those rascals.
But don't tell the accountants.
Of course not. And what do they do again?
Buy any set of 4 tires at Tire Discounters and get a free alignment and oil change. Make them Goodyear's and save up to $200 more. See store for details.
It's opening night, presented by Kroger with your Indiana Pacers.
To the shoot. Oh, my goodness! What is happening here?
My.
A 3 from the left side. It's 75-37.
It's a rematch of the NBA Finals when your blue and gold meet the Thunder Thursday at 7:30. Join us pregame for a party on the plaza. Score your tickets at Pacers.com. Pacers Thunder, Thursday at 7:30.
Hi, this is Chris Cox, owner of Chimney Solutions, Indiana. We're celebrating our 10th year in business. Call this month to take advantage of 10% off all chimney sweeps and inspections. We're also celebrating the opening of our new fireplace showroom on 86th Street and Lafayette Road. Come and experience our exclusive lines of wood burning and gas fireplaces.
Call 317-557-6979 or chimneyindy.com. Weekday mornings at 7:15, the Tony Katz Popcorn Moment, brought to you by Boer Remodeling. Don't wait any longer for the kitchen you've been dreaming of. Request a consultation at boerremodeling.com.
Coming up in 2 minutes from the Technology Recyclers Studios, what the cops are saying about a shooting on Indy's southeast side this morning, what led to 2 Indianapolis firefighters being injured this morning, what's happening in Bloomington tonight, and what the Pacers are saying about one of their star players. After Fox News, you're listening to 93 WIBC, WIBC HD1 Indianapolis on a Tuesday morning. It's 8 o'clock.
It's now tied for the second longest government shutdown ever. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. It's the 21st day, and President Trump will huddle up with Senate Republicans today, having lunch at the White House.
Republicans are united, and I expect the president to say, stand strong. What we're seeing here are the Democrats practicing the politics of pain.
GOP Senator John Barrasso also tells Fox.
It's the millions of military members, TSA agents, Border Patrol, people who go to work every day, and they're wondering when will they get their next paycheck.
Republicans are pushing legislation to pay those essential workers who keep working while the other federal employees are furloughed and unpaid. Democrats say this is all Republicans' fault for refusing to negotiate on provisions they want to add to a funding bill. One would prevent a looming cut to Obamacare subsidies, which would raise coverage costs for some Americans. Vice President Vance landed in Israel a few hours ago for talks trying to keep the Trump-brokered ceasefire in place in Gaza after weekend fighting. The president says,
we made a deal with Hamas that, they're going to be very good, they're going to behave, they're going to be nice, and if they're not, we're going to go and we're going to eradicate them if we have to.
A deadline President Trump set for colleges and universities to respond to an offer of federal funding with strings attached has passed. 7 of the 9 have rejected it. Brown, Dartmouth, MIT, and USC, Arizona, Pennsylvania, and Virginia.
Vanderbilt responded with feedback on the proposal, not saying yes or no. There's no public response yet from the University of Texas at Austin. White House demands include caps on international enrollment, removing factors like sex and ethnicity from admissions consideration, a 5-year freeze on tuition costs, and the wealthiest schools charging no tuition for undergraduate hard science degrees.
Fox's Chris Foster. A man's jailed in Atlanta in what may have been a thwarted mass shooting. Billy Joe Cagle arrested at the airport. His family alerted police. He faces numerous charges.
Terroristic threats, criminal attempt to commit aggravated assaults, possession of a firearm in the commission of a felony.
Atlanta Police Chief Darren Shirebaum, a loaded rifle was found in Cagle's car. America's listening to Fox News.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Gunshots and a plea for help. Clear radar. It's 53 degrees in downtown Indianapolis, going up to 63. I'm Ryan Hedrick. Here's what's trending at 8:02. That's what happened on the near southeast side of Indianapolis this morning, right before 6, as a man was killed and a woman injured. This all happened along East Tabor Street near East Raymond and Shelby Streets.
The adult female did go down the street initially to attempt to get help, and that's where then a call came in, and then it was redirected down here to this Tabor address.
That's IMPD Officer Tommy Thompson at a press conference last hour. He says the home where the shooting happened and has been visited by IMPD many times this year.
IMPD is going to look at that, right? Has there been calls to this address? What's the history here? That's something that the detectives are going to have to continue to look into. Is this house an anomaly on the street here? Was this some type of criminal activity afoot?
And police have not announced any arrests yet. A forklift ruptured a gas line this morning along South Meridian Street at 2120 South Meridian Street near West Raymond and South Bluff Road, injuring 2 firefighters. One of the firefighters was taken to Eskenazi Hospital. The other firefighter was taken back to the firehouse. Turning Point USA is in Bloomington tonight. Jarrett Lewis has more on who's scheduled to speak.
Former Fox News host Tucker Carlson is at Indiana University tonight to speak at the event put on by Turning Point USA. It's part of their American Comeback Tour, started by late conservative activist and founder Charlie Kirk, who was killed while speaking at Utah Valley University in September. Carlson joins a list of media personalities and politicians who will help continue the tour of campus speaking events. Also expected to talk is Indiana Governor Mike Braun. Tonight's occasion begins at 6:30. Jarrett Lewis, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
There was a high-speed chase along an interstate yesterday in Indianapolis, and somebody was involved who you may not expect. Indiana Pacer rookie Cam Jones told the cops that he was just running late for practice.
State police say they spotted Indiana Pacers rookie guard Cam Jones driving recklessly on I-65 Monday morning because he was trying to get to practice on time. When officers tried to stop him, he just kept going. The chase ended near the Fletcher Avenue exit, and that's when police say they took him to the Marion County Jail. Jones was a second-round pick in the 2025 NBA draft and is out with a back injury from his G League team. He is set to appear in court early Thursday. Jake McDaniel, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
And on Thursday, the Indiana Pacers will tip off the regular season against the world champion Oklahoma City Thunder. The Pacers have announced that Aaron Nesmith has agreed to a 2-year, $40.4 million extension, which will keep him in Indy through 29. I'm Ryan Hedrick on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com at 8:05. Traffic on the 5s. Good morning, Matt Bear.
All right, crash report is southbound 69 near 116th Street, backed up on 237, those southbound lanes in Fishers. Hancock County, westbound 70, stop for about 3.5 miles between Knightstown and Greenfield. That's between State Road 109 and State Road 9. I would use US 40 as a reroute. Westbound 74 coming in from Shelbyville, that's cleared up at London Road. East side northbound 465, stop and go from 70 up to Penn Pike. And a crash northbound 465 at the I-69 ramps, just came off the roadway. South side northbound 65, stop and go from Keystone Avenue up to the South Split. That's a 6-minute delay because of road construction. Traffic sponsored by Indiana Foundation Services. Water damaging your home? Contact Indiana Foundation Service, the Basement Concrete Foundation experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at IndianaFoundationService.com. Licensed in all states where work is performed. I'm Matt Bear on the 5s at WIBC Traffic.
Tara Hastings, Wish TV meteorologist. What's going on?
Hey, good morning. We're going to look for a beautiful day today. A bit breezy at times. We'll get up to about 62 degrees this afternoon, partly cloudy. A few sprinkles are possible, I think, north of I-70 later this afternoon and early evening. The skies begin to clear overnight, and we'll go with a low of 43, so a cooler start Wednesday morning, sunshine. It's going to be a bit gusty at times. Highs only around 56. We'll stay in the 50s Thursday afternoon, and we could see early in the morning some patchy frost likely, with temperatures falling into the 30s. Look for lots of sunshine, but cooler conditions for the rest of the week.
Good Lord.
I know.
No fall at all. None.
I mean, yesterday was fallish. Today's fall.
2 days does not make fall.
Well, I know.
2 days is not a season.
Oh, wow.
So, just disappointed. I mean, it's not particularly your fault. It's just, just
well,
sad you couldn't do better.
I often disappoint people, so.
Well, there's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm not telling you. Not at all. Not at all. Tara Hastings, Wish TV meteorologist. Thank you. 49 degrees in the American Standard Cooling Weather Center. The time is 8:07. According to Kevin Hassett, the shutdown could end this week. I don't know why Kevin Hassett from the White House Council of Economic Advisors, I don't know why he thinks it's going to shut down. I don't know what gives him this idea that somehow Democrats are going to decide, okay, everything we said was a lie. We admit it now. Here's the vote. You can reopen the government. They're okay with the lie. They're okay with the status quo. They're okay with the way things are. They're not worried about who gets paid, who doesn't get paid, when, where, why, or how. None of these things matter. Did I say hello? Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. Maybe it'll be over this week. I don't have an answer. But I haven't seen anything that shows me that Democrats are willing to be normal and rational on this subject. Speaking of things that are not normal or not rational, why in the world is the White House canceling student loan debt? Well, Tony, you see, it was already allocated and they have to go forward with it. No. It's an agreement with the American Federation of Teachers. The White House will again start processing student loan forgiveness for eligible borrowers in 2 income-driven repayment plans. This, according to the New York Post. Income contingent repayment and pay as you earn. Now, I have argued that if you made people a deal and said, if you do X, we will do Y, you have to honor that. I do believe that to be true. But what we saw from the Biden administration was just the paying off of student loans as if somehow we owe the person who majored in puppetry anything. I don't owe you to pay you back your student loans. I'm not interested in taking on your debt. You majored in gender studies, that's your problem. If I'm going to pay student loan debt, I get to decide what you major in. I get a say. And if I don't get a say, you think that I'm just there to be your ATM machine. Nah, not doing that. I do not know why this is now taking place. These programs are set to expire in July of 2028. So we have to pay these things off until then? And is this stuff that was already promised when the loan was taken out? Or is this some new deal about, well, we have to get rid of the student loan debt because it's only fair? No, it's not. Your debt, you pay for the debt, or you figure out a way to deal with the debt. Don't put that on us. Don't pin that on us for a second. Good things coming out of Indianapolis, including champions. Our own Cindy Hawkins, Circle City Sweets, winning World Food Championship in the dessert category. We speak to her next because, food is good and the desserts are out of control. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. You are taking a look at the housing market right now, and you are seeing Indianapolis ranked number 2 among 2025's hottest markets. Great time to sell. You want to hire the team with proven systems to maximize your equity. That's Mark Dietel. Sell your home with Mark today. Maybe with a growing family working from home, you need more space. Mark Dietel is the real estate expert, trusted and recommended with the sale of your home. Mark Dietel guarantees your home sold at a mutually agreed upon price and deadline, or he will buy it. Just pick your move date. No long-term contracts you can cancel at any time. Troy in Connersville said, I was in a real estate challenge. I wanted to sell my home over market value and buy a home near my favorite hunting area with land and no HOA close to town. Miraculously, the Mark Dietel team did it all. They found the perfect new home at a great price and sold my current home in 10 days for $10,000 over list price. Talk to the local Indianapolis agent, trusted and recommended. The agent who guarantees your home sold or he'll buy it. That's Mark Dietel. Talk to Mark Dietel today. 317-755-4232. 755-4232. Get all the details or go online to markdietel.com. That's Mark Dietel, Dietel, markdietel.com.
Have you heard about Galaxy Concrete Coatings and their transformation? Your neighbor Bruce did.
Well, the project I was wanting to accomplish was my driveway. I wanted to see if I could get something that looked halfway decent, that would last a while. We also had a side patio surface redone.
Garage, basements, patios, sidewalks, driveways, Galaxy will transform your surface in as little as 1 day.
The crew was very, very good, excellent. The end result was just super. It is non-slippable surface. I get this if you want to make sure you're not going to have any people slipping or sliding when it rains.
Commercial or residential, 4 times stronger than epoxy, and it comes with a lifetime warranty.
The end result was just super. It was very easy to keep this surface clean. I had tire tracks all over it, and I just took out my hose, sprayed it down, and it looks just like new again.
Click on GalaxyConcreteCoatings.com and remember to like us on Facebook. Galaxy Concrete Coatings. We are out of this world.
Growing your retail business is easier with Shopify Point of Sale. Shopify POS connects your entire retail store, in-store, online, and social media on one platform. It's built for how customers shop today and for how they'll shop tomorrow. The result? Smoother checkouts and deeper customer relationships that pay off and keep them coming back. Ready to grow with Shopify POS? Visit shopify.com/switch now for more details. That's shopify.com/switch now.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Traffic on the 5s. Matt Bear, what's going on?
Hancock County westbound 70 stop for about 3 miles between State Road 109 and State Road 9. That's between Knightstown and Greenfield. I would consider using US 40 instead. A crash is reported at the beginning of that delay. Southside northbound 65, 7-minute delay after Keystone Avenue into the south split. That's construction. Crash on the east side, Emerson Avenue south of 16th. Southbound 69 crash after 116th Street. Is blocking the right lane. Stop and go traffic back to that State Road 37 interchange. Eastbound 465 north side slow from 865 over to Meridian. Westbound lanes heavy from Meridian over to Ditch. And inbound 65 slow MLK 221st Street. Crash downtown Fletcher Place, Virginia Avenue north of East South. Traffic sponsored by Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield. They've teamed up with the Indiana Fever and Common Threads to provide local schools with information for nutritious meal preparation. Learn more at anthem.com/fever. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is the trade name of Anthem Insurance Companies Incorporated. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
49 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time is 8:16.
Help DEA keep our communities safe and healthy by participating in National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, Saturday, October 25th. Take action right in your own home by cleaning out your medicine cabinet of unneeded medications. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent prescription drug misuse before it starts. That's DEATakeback.com.
Of all the times to buy a new Lincoln, right now is the very best time at Tom Roush Lincoln. Get 0% APR for up to 48 months on 2025 Lincoln Corsair, Nautilus, or Aviator. Plus get a $1,000 Tom Roush Trade Assist bonus. So come get that new Lincoln from Tom Roush Lincoln, where our family's been serving yours for over 53 years.
Subject to credit approval. Not all buyers will qualify. See dealer for complete offer details. Offer ends 10/31/2025.
All inside me. From my head to my toes, and life is sweet, 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 sweet.
This is my 8th time, so 8 times the charm. I first have to thank Tanya Smith and Jenny Shoup, who are my sous chefs, who are freaking rock stars.
That's a lot of cheering. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. That is the voice of Cindy Hawkins of Circle City Sweets, a long time talked about on this show, providing desserts for all of the events for everybody at WIBC. Before COVID, when we used to send in the people to make breakfast for you, that's Cindy Hawkins. Now winner in the dessert category of the World Food Championship, going on to win the title of titles in a short while. Cindy joins us right now. I don't even know what you made as the dessert, Cindy. All I know is the chocolate chip cookie and the cream puff are perfect. This is your 8th time entering the competition, so let's start with the basics. What is the competition, and what was the dessert that got you the win?
Sure. Well, the World Food Championships is it's an amazing experience. It's sort of like the Olympics of cooking and baking in my case. So there's 10 different categories plus a lot of ancillary. There's barbecue, there's firewoman, there's all kinds of competitions. And you compete in the first rounds in the hope to make the finals. And then if you make the finals, you go on to hopefully win the title. And then if you win your title, which we have done now, finally after 8 times, we'll be going on in the spring to a final table to cook against all of the category winners for the big money. So our dessert, our first round dessert was I'm French trained, so we went a little bit French. It's a little French travel cake. So we did a dark chocolate pound cake with quick orange marmalade, hazelnut chocolate crunch layer, a whipped chocolate crema, and then we did tempered chocolate garnishes, candied hazelnuts, candied orange peel, and orange cream. And that put us in 5th place. I was hoping to win the first round, but I was thrilled to get in the finals. And then for the finals, you are given a required ingredient. So we were required to use coarse black pepper in our dessert, and then you were given a mystery basket ingredient at the chef's meeting walking into into your final round, and we were given cream cheese. So we had to highlight both of those ingredients in our dishes.
And so what do you make with coarse black pepper and cream cheese?
Well,
aside from a bagel, what do you make?
Sure. Well, I'm a bourbon girl, so I was thinking pepper, thank you. Pepper and bourbon, kind of went together for me. And so we wanted to use a little bit of bourbon in there too. So we did a fall apple and pear tart, and we used the black pepper in our tart dough, which we also used the cream cheese in. So we took out part of the butter in our recipe for the tart dough and added cream cheese to that. And then we cooked down apples and pears with bourbon, black pepper, vanilla bean paste, sugar, of course. And then that one in our tart dough, we did a salted butter caramel where we also added the black pepper to that. We did a whipped chantilly, which we added the cream cheese and the black pepper to that. And I think that was it. I don't even remember anymore. It's just such a blur. I think that was it. But it was a beautiful dish. And, and we did a little black pepper tweal, little cookie called the bourbon snap that we added to that also.
Talking to Cindy Hawkins at Circle City Sweets, 16 Tech. That's where you find her farmers markets here and there. The chocolate chip cookies, the cinnamon buns, the cream puffs. If she'll make them for you, that can't be guaranteed. So you come out with this thing, you win 10 grand in the pocket, but now you go on. You go on to
right.
It's like you've won sectionals and now you're going for regionals. So what is?
Yeah, we're yeah.
The next one is the big one.
Yeah, the kick is that the final one you're cooking against amazing chefs. I don't cook. I'm a baker. So I'm learning how to cook. I have 6 months. My husband luckily is an amazing chef, and so last night was my first cooking lesson. So I learned how to properly cut onions, carrots, celery, and we made beef bourguignon. So today I'm learning how to break down a chicken. We're going to be cooking chicken for dinner tonight. So I'm going to be cooking. I never cook dinner. I never cook. So it's kind of funny. We were joking after we all went out for a little party afterwards and joking about the other chefs all sizing me up. And I'd already been telling them I don't cook, I bake. So now I have to really bring it. So I'm going to be trying to do some stages here at restaurants, friends of mine's here in town. Try to spend some time in some restaurants and getting my techniques down because I've got to learn how to cook.
So explain to me how this works. If you win in the dessert category and you're going on to the finals, what does the finals entail?
Sure. And now they've changed it over the years a little bit, but the most recent few years, it's basically 3 rounds. So all 10 of us will start off. Maybe you'll go watch a chef and they'll do a demo of a dish, and then you duplicate your version of that dish. But you'll be given 3 different challenges. And I'm hoping one of them is a baking challenge because I will rock that out. But there are 3 different rounds, and so it'll get pared down to the final 3 for the final round. And then, you're just going head-to-head against each other with a required dish that you are all doing, your version of something. So we don't know anything yet. It's not until later in the spring, March through May sometime. I don't know when. But we'll all be headed down to Bentonville, Arkansas to compete against each other for that. And we have another winner. It was... Yeah, Danny McDonald won bacon. He's on our team, Team Indiana. We had 15 chefs competing, and the vast majority of our team made finals in their categories. Colin Hilton, who won the whole thing last year, he placed 3rd in vegetarian. Erin Exley, she was in seafood, placed in finals. We had a bunch of new people who all placed in their finals. So our Team Indiana rocked it out this year.
By the way, Colin Hilton is the chef de cuisine at Cunningham Restaurant Group, and Daniel McDonald is over there on the staff of Ivy Tech. So you have been very instrumental, talking to Cindy Hawkins of Circle City Sweets, in getting the World Food Championship to Indy, putting Indianapolis on the map regarding this competition. You have recruited sponsors. You've done it all. Is there now a play for Indianapolis being the regular spot? Is that what part of the objective is, or is it just about I've come to win and crush the competition until they are completely dead?
Maybe a little bit of both. No, World Food Championships should be here for the next few years. We've been everywhere. It started in Vegas. I've been competing since 2015. Then we were in Florida, we were in Alabama, we were in Dallas, and a number of years ago, our team, we really helped heavily recruit to bring World Foods here to Indianapolis. So last year was the first year was in Indianapolis. They did a stellar job at the fairgrounds. It was just amazing. Second year also just amazing. A lot of Indiana commodities, Indiana pork, Indiana beef, represented there. A lot of local sauce makers, spice makers had booths there, duck, maple leaf. A lot of really amazing Indiana. I mean, this is, an amazing food world that we have here, not just restaurants, but producers, providers. So, so we worked really hard a number of years ago trying to help with that process, bringing it here. And I think they've been thrilled with what they've had, the support in Indiana. So it should be here for the next few years for the big competition. And then the reason it goes down to Bentonville is Sam's Club is one of the major sponsors for World Food. So we will be going to their headquarters for the final table.
Cindy Hawkins, Circle City Sweets, her husband, Roger. If you remember Circle City Soups back in the day, that is him. And if you want to test anything, I'm more than happy to come by and
I'd be thrilled to cook for you.
Try things. Cindy Hawkins, mazel tov. Congratulations. I think it's
Thank you. I
spectacular.
appreciate it.
You've been working hard. We see it. And good on you. And congratulations to Daniel McDonald as well. Cindy Hawkins, Circle City Sweets. Place your order. Place your order. Appreciate you, Cindy. Matt Bear's got traffic on the 5s. What's up, Matty Boo Boo?
All right, Tony, looking at Hancock County westbound S70 crash in the middle of State Road 109 and State Road 9. And this has us backed up 3.5 to 4 miles right now in Hancock County. It's a hell of a delay, running about 2 hours right now. I would suggest using US 40 instead. Looking at inbound 70, slows Emerson Avenue to Rural, northbound 65 on the south side, stop and go. Coming up, South Keystone Avenue to the south split. Crash Fletcher Place, Virginia Avenue, north of that 6-way intersection, east-south and Fletcher Avenue. And then southbound 6570, slowing a bit from the north split down to Washington. Crash east side, Emerson Avenue, south of 16th Street, and a crash Meridian Street at 71st, backing up both directions of Meridian. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Drexel Interiors has teamed up with Mohawk for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A portion of October's Mohawk sales will be donated to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Visit either showroom or DrexelIN.com today. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
If you're experiencing a hardship and need to quickly sell your home, we may be able to help. Simple Quarters has helped over 3,000 families sell their homes in Indiana.
Simple Quarters has helped me by allowing me to sell my house. It's given me the financial stability to be able to move and go on with that next chapter. Simple Quarters was the best option for me because there was no BS involved. It was simply straightforward, to the point, honesty. And that is what made me go with Simple Quarters. There was nothing that I didn't expect. They didn't have hidden fees. They didn't ask me to go get an appraisal. They didn't ask me to have a surveyor come out. This has probably been one of the easiest experiences in my life. And if I ever have to do it again, I would call Simple Quarters again. Simple Quarters absolutely kept their word through the whole process.
Call Simple Quarters 317-900-HOME. 317-900-HOME.
You've got your whole life ahead of you. So choose a Medicare plan you can count on. And that's what you get with a Medicare Advantage plan from United Healthcare. With more than 45 years experience serving its members, United Healthcare has plans with low monthly premiums that fit your life today and as your needs change tomorrow. The Medicare annual enrollment period ends December 7th. So go to uhc.com/Medicare today. United Healthcare Medicare plans. It's Medicare coverage Indiana can count on.
Hey, it's Big Joe for your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer, Jim's Heating and Air Conditioning. Jim Scott is the owner, and he says they stand behind their work just like American Standard stands behind their equipment.
You give everybody a 3-year labor warranty, and then the manufacturer gives 10 years. So, yeah, people are pretty well set.
So if you're in Clinton, Boone, or Hamilton counties, just go to jimsheating-air.com for Jim's Heating and Air Conditioning, your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning platinum customer care dealer.
Are you ready to put joint pain behind you and get to a place where persistent pain doesn't control your life? The dedicated orthopedic experts at Community Health Network are here to turn those goals into a reality. With personalized treatment options that include robotic-assisted surgery, we'll help you feel your best so you can get back to enjoying your hobbies again. Learn more about your care options at ecommunity.com/ortho. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet, so make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
Help DEA keep our communities safe and healthy by participating in National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, Saturday, October 25th. Take action right in your own home by cleaning out your medicine cabinet of unneeded medications. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent prescription drug misuse before it starts. That's DEATakeback.com.
Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15. Go to DrexelIN.com for details.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
A double shooting in southeast Indianapolis. Clear radar, 56 degrees on Monument Circle, going up to 63. I'm Ryan Hedrick for Guardian Wells Financial. Here's what's trending at 8:31. A man was killed and a woman seriously injured in a shooting this morning in the Fountain Square neighborhood near East Raymond and Shelby Streets.
That female was able to direct officers to the location behind me in the alleyway behind this address, where an adult male was located with injuries consistent with a gunshot wound.
That's IMPD Officer Tommy Thompson speaking in front of the East Tabor Street home where the shooting happened, where police say they have visited that home multiple times, including for a stabbing earlier this year. The vice president is in Israel today as efforts continue to keep the peace plan for Gaza on track.
Vice President J.D. Vance meets Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in an attempt to maintain positive momentum and ensure calm heads during what the Vice President refers to as fits and starts. Prime Minister Netanyahu says the two men will discuss regional challenges and opportunities.
That's Fox's Jonathan Savage reporting. The government shutdown has now lasted 3 weeks with no resolution in sight. Another Senate vote failed yesterday as Democrats pushed to extend health care subsidies under the Affordable Care Act. French police continuing to search for people charged with stealing jewels from the Louvre Museum.
We are in day 3 of one of the biggest mystery capers ever to hit Paris, outside the Louvre, where the huge heist happened. Millions of dollars, really a priceless amount of French crown jewels and jewelry, tiaras, bracelets, diamonds, pearls, gold, silver, now in the hands of thieves. French President Macron has stated this is an attack on French history, and the culprits would be found. Others say it's a sign of lack of security and a sorry state of this country. While there reportedly were no cameras in the jewel gallery, amateur video does show the thieves at work. Experts say probably they were professional robbers with inside information.
And that's Fox's Greg Palcott reporting in Paris. And 2 Hoosier chefs took home world titles in the 2025 World Food Championships held this past weekend at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. One of those, Cindy Hawkins from Circle City Sweets.
The final one, you're cooking against amazing chefs. I don't cook. I'm a baker. So I'm learning how to cook. I have 6 months. My husband, luckily, is an amazing chef. And so last night was my first cooking lesson.
And she spoke to Tony Katz in the morning news just minutes ago. She wowed judges in the dessert category. The other winner, Daniel McDonald from Franklin, Indiana, won gold in the highly competitive bacon category. And sports on WIBC last night in Toronto.
The 1-0 pitch. High fly ball. Left field. Arozarena watches it go.
On Fox Sports, the call as designated hitter George Springer's 7th inning home run powered the Blue Jays past the Seattle Mariners 4-3 in Game 7 of the ALCS. Here's Jays manager John Schneider.
So proud of every one of you. Enjoy every single moment of this tonight because you guys earned.
They had to bleep out a couple of F-bombs on live TV. Game 1 of the World Series Friday night in Toronto against Shohei Ohtani and the LA Dodgers. The Indiana Pacers signed Aaron Nesmith to a 2-year contract extension through 29. The deal is worth $40.4 million. The Pacers tip off the regular season Thursday night at home against the world champion Oklahoma City Thunder. And in college football, IU takes on UCLA Saturday at noon, favored by 24.5 points. Sports brought to you by Ball State Athletics. I'm Ryan Hedrick, on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com. At 8:35, traffic on the 5s. Here's Matt Bear.
Hancock County crash westbound 70 County Road 600 East. That's between State Road 109 and State Road 9. About a 3.5-mile delay. Not quite connecting yet with that Knightstown entrance and exit at State Road 109. I would use US 40 instead, with a delay of running about 2 hours. Northbound 65 stop and go after South Keystone Avenue into the south split. That's construction. Northbound 465 stop and go traffic on the northwest side. That's 86th Street up to 865. Crash Michigan Road south of 79th at Sapphire Boulevard. Crash Meridian Street at 71st. Crash Fletcher Place, Virginia Avenue, north of Fletcher Avenue, East Street. And a crash. This is Emerson Avenue south of 16th. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with a qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15th. Go to DrexelIN.com for details. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
49 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time is 8:36.
How bad is it? Don't sugarcoat it. Give it to me straight. Want coffee?
I think I need some coffee.
Time to fill up on the news. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. Fill up on the news presented by Simple Quarters. Need to sell your home without the hassle? Sell your home to people you can trust. Call Simple Quarters, 317-900-HOME, 317-900-HOME. I think it's better when Kylan does it. Kylan, I think you do a better job of that. Right there. You should. We'll get you back into the rotation. We'll have you record a bunch of those.
I like it.
That's gonna happen. Simple Quarters, 317-900-HOME. We have got Dow futures up 21, NASDAQ futures up just 7. Interesting move from General Motors. I'll get to that in a moment. West Texas crude up a little bit, $57.98. Still under 60, but creeping back up. The Brent crude is at $61.39. Both those prices are barrel prices for oil. The 10-year Treasury still under 4%, 3.968. So we are now, let's see, where were we? Yeah, no, it closed on the 20th. Yeah, it is now closed 2 days in a row, under 4%. Gold prices, we are at $4,200, $4,219 an ounce. And silver has dropped a little bit. The gold, by the way, has too. It was at a high of $43.76. The silver is right now $49.51. A high yesterday at $52.67, and it has been as high as $53. We will see if that makes a comeback. Then you have General Motors. Where is that story? Hey, Their stock is up. They beat their guidance. They're raising. They beat their quarter. They beat the Q3 earnings, and now they're raising their guidance. I don't know what to tell you. Gold prices are up, and people are selling more cars. Did deals come back, and I don't know about it? Are we lowering interest rates on vehicles? Are we back to 1.9% APR? You tell me what's going on. It's these numbers are ridiculous. And when I say ridiculous, I'm not upset that General Motors beat earnings. Congratulations. Are they beating earnings, or is everything more expensive, so therefore they're beating earnings? Like, that's one question. And secondly, everything would then say, if that's the case, that, my gosh, the economy's really humming. But it's not. Talk to people. On the anecdotal, no one feels good. They're paying more. The insurance increases on property taxes. Never mind just property taxes, but homeowners insurance, I should say, car insurance. My gosh. Health insurance, these things are having real effects on people, and these things are inescapable. That would make you think that other things have to be sacrificed, other places. But it's not cars? Did you know that the average new car price in America is over $50,000 for the first time in history? That's 50 grand, and I don't know if that gets you something really awesome. I have no idea. Right? Does that mean, is that to figure in the cost of electric vehicles? Is everyone now into the luxury? Is this where we're at? Don't get me wrong. You want a good deal, it's Andy Moore Ford in Plainfield. Our sponsor, fantastic people. I have purchased 2 vehicles from them, andymoreford.com. But I'm looking at numbers, and I'm saying, we've just come to accept this. So if there are certain things that are just more expensive, and that's just the way it is, and people have accepted it, it has to give somewhere. And what I'm seeing is there's no give. And I find that to be, what's the word I'm looking for? What is the word? Oh, that's right. Impossible. Doesn't work like that. There has to be a give somewhere. Where is it? And all of this is happening while people are still driving up the price of gold, which is a hedge against inflation in a problematic economy. I'm listening. By the way, the chat room says that the car prices are up, but the interest rates are dropping. And there are offers in that 0 to 3% range. Well, that could change a lot, right? That could change minds. If you're back to 1.9, when I bought I bought a car a few years back, and I still have a payment on it. The only car I have a payment on. And the question was why have I not paid it off? Is because that interest rate was 1.9%. What's the point of paying it off? Right now, everybody in their car is shaking their head like, absolutely, don't even bother. It's like getting free money. Right. The number is so low, it did not pay for me in the overall where that payment is to pay it off. I could utilize that money. I could deploy that capital elsewhere. That was my decision. Yours might be different. I'm not your financial planner. Don't listen to me. But that said, if you're buying at 1.9, you definitely are able to buy more vehicle. If you're in that 3%, 3 or under, you can buy more vehicle. If you're paying 7%, you're buying less vehicle. So maybe that's it, if that's what we're seeing. I'm digging in. I'm trying to find an answer. But in any situation, something has to give. And I have not yet found the thing that is giving. And when we do find it, is that in and of itself a problem? That's what we're looking into. More to get to. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning.
Kendall and Casey.
This comes at a time where people are very concerned, and rightfully so, about skyrocketing utility rates. And BlackRock is in the money-making business. They're not in the better life for you business. Somebody better do something fast. Or if you think utility rates are bad now, get ready, pal.
No problem. You know how good the legislature is about passing bills for the residents.
Kendall and Casey. Weekdays 9 till noon on 93 WIBC and WIBC.com.
There's one name for every home system: Chapman. Heating, air conditioning, plumbing, drains, electrical, and now proudly serving Bloomington. Remember the man for all seasons, and now more reasons. Chapman. ChapmanHeating.com.
What if you had the smartest Wi-Fi? If you did, it'd be Xfinity, of course, and it'd come with their best state-of-the-art equipment. It would boost speeds to the devices that needed them most, prioritizing your most important connections, whether you were streaming, gaming, or gaming while pretending to work. And it would let you stream 4. That's right, 4 games on one screen. It would even power your mobile connection so you could bring faster, secure Wi-Fi speeds with you where you use it most. It would be proactive and fix problems before you knew you had them. Impressive, right? And it would have security features that protect you from threats at home and online. Kinda like a force field for your life. If you had the smartest Wi-Fi, well, everything would work together seamlessly to keep you connected, no matter what. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply.
Traffic on the 5s. Matthew Bear, what's going on?
Yeah, Tony, south side, northbound 65, 6-minute delay, Keystone Avenue into the south split. That's because of road construction. And we're checking out Hancock County right now. Westbound 70 stop for about 3.5 miles because of an earlier crash. Westbound 70 County Road 600 East, that's between State Roads 109 and 9 US 40. Could be the preferred reroute. Looking at inbound 69, cooled off, still slow 106, 282nd. Crash on the northwest side, Michigan Road south at 79th. That's at Sapphire Boulevard. Crash, Fletcher Place, Virginia Avenue, north of that 6-way intersection with Fletcher, South Street and East Street. Crash Meridian Street, north of 71st. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with a qualifying purchase of new catering or luxury vinyl through November 15th. Go to DrexelIN.com for details. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
We have got ourselves 50 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time is 8:46.
Hi, this is Chris Cox, owner of Chimney Solutions, Indiana. We're celebrating our 10th year in business. Call this month to take advantage of 10% off all chimney sweeps and inspections. We're also celebrating the opening of our new fireplace showroom on 86th Street and Lafayette Road. Come and experience our exclusive lines of wood-burning and gas fireplaces.
Call 317-757-6979 or chimneyindy.com.
Energy slipping? Losing your edge? It could be low T. Take action. Synergen X and Low T Center offer a quick free T test.
Get pharmaceutical-grade testosterone, never compounded, personalized by experts just for you. Most insurance covers it. The best you is waiting. TRTMVP.com.
At Advent, we help sleep apnea sufferers avoid the CPAP machine by getting your nose and throat working with our unique Advent approach that you won't find elsewhere.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line.
But my throat has officially thrown in the towel. Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast!
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
The Home and Garden Show is live this Saturday from 9 till 1 at Sullivan Hardware and Garden at 49th and Penn for booze and beers. Enjoy tasty food, cold beer, family-friendly games, and don't forget your costume. All at Sullivan Hardware at 49th and Penn.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
Dad's missing. I need you to help me find him. I can't do this alone. Dad's giving us a job to do. He wants us to pick up where he left off. Saving people, hunting things.
This demon killed Mom and Jess.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Well, good. You're getting such a hint, I feel like, with it being the full intro.
Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. Good to be with you. It's good to be here. I'll be back at noon, by the way. I kind of do that every day. It's time to play America's favorite game. What the heck is that television theme song? Here is how we play our game. Producer Kylan, who is in for producer Carl, who is on assignment. She has selected a television theme song from yesteryear. I have to guess what it is. She went with Carry On My Wayward Son, which is, of course, Kansas. And the chat room is saying, hey, I know what this is. And I love the connection point there. You really thought I would get what that is based on what you played, Kylan?
Yes.
Okay. Did you watch this show?
Yes.
Is that because you watch everything on the CW because you're one weirdo, freaky millennial Zier? By the way, are you a millennial or are you Gen Z?
I'm Gen Z, technically. Mm-hmm.
Technically. What else could it be besides technically? In your soul, do you feel like a boomer?
You know what?
Technically, I'm Gen Z, but in my soul, I'm the silent generation. That's what I am. I don't know. No, nothing. Gosh. Okay, we've insulted Kylan. My work here is done. According to the chat room, Kylan, this is the theme to Supernatural. I'm sorry, what was that?
Is that your guess, though?
Yes, that's my guess. The chat room is... There it is.
Good job, chat.
Yeah, of course it was the chat room. Of course it's the chat room. First, I made it awkward. Like, oh my gosh, is Kylan really angry at Tony? The answer is no. Kylan has never been angry with me, ever once. Wait, have you ever been angry with me, Kylan?
Am I ever angry?
Have you ever been angry at me?
I don't think I've ever been angry.
That's not true. That's not true. Of course you've been angry. There has to be something. Something that didn't happen that you wanted to happen. You stubbed your toe.
You know what? I have been angry at you once.
What were you angry at me for?
You didn't bring back Donut Day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I hate to break it to everybody, but I don't think I am. But somebody else can. But I think my Donut Day went well. We did great work. It was the first Friday of June. We created something very, very special. But sometimes you can't recreate it. Sometimes you just got to let it be and be like, those were good memories. We should create something else. Right? We should create something different. Maybe it'll be better. Maybe it'll just exist in its own space. Now, Beth in the chat room says that you have been mad at me. That's why she left you for the other show. No. You're thinking about the quitter, Allison, who went on to produce for Hammer and Nigel. The quitter and shameful Allison, who left the morning show of record in the state of Indiana, the radio show of record, and said, I would rather sleep in. That was Allison. Quitter Allison. That's who you're talking about there. Not Kylan. Not Kylan. Kylan is a completely different kind of quitter. Oh, have you ever quit anything, Kylan? No, you haven't quit anything and you've never been mad. I don't believe you about the second part.
About not quitting?
About never being mad. There's no chance you've never been angry about anything. That's just not possible.
I wasn't first in line for Krispy Kreme's grand opening.
That's true, but you were there and you did call in. You
sure
really
was.
do. The donut thing really does work for you.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea.
So you would like it if we brought back Donut Day?
Absolutely. I will happily put together something else, though.
Yeah. I'm thinking something else. I am thinking something else. Look, I'm not opposed to donuts. I'm pro donut. I just want to put that out there right now. Now I'm getting emails about the loss of Donut Day. The loss of Donut Day is something else to hold against Eric Holcomb. I can't even blame the former governor for that. Cannot. I will blame this governor if we do not get the special session for redistricting. I'm all in. And I don't understand why he's going to IU tonight. You've got Turning Point USA in that event where Charlie Kirk was supposed to be there. He was assassinated, and they're having Tucker Carlson fill in. And I think it's a mistake. The commentary is just becoming impossible to ignore, and I don't know why Governor Braun would want to be a part of it. I don't know why Turning Point want to be a part of it. They were friends, I hear you, but this is just bad stuff all the way around. I'll discuss more of it on Tony Katz today at noon. Catch me then. Matt Barris got traffic.
Crash Meridian Street north of 71st. Crash Michigan Road south of 79th at Sapphire Boulevard. Westbound 70 starting to clear up at Hancock County. The front of the line, at least half of it is gone now. Still stopped westbound 70 after State Road 9 for about 2 miles. Looking at inbound 69, that slows up after 106th Street to 465. East side northbound 465 slow in pockets from I-70 up to I-69. Eastbound 465 north side slow off Michigan Road over 231 Meridian. South side northbound 65 stop and go traffic after South Keystone Avenue up to the south split. That's because of road construction going on until the end of next year. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Drexel Interiors has teamed up with Mohawk for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A portion of October's Mohawk sales will be donated to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Visit either showroom or drexelin.com today. I'm Matt Baer with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
Picture this. Your career ends, your paycheck stops. Suddenly you're conducting your retirement with no sheet music. Don't let that happen. I'm Jason Hutchins, and after years of guiding Hoosier families through retirement planning, I put together some of the most important lessons into one simple, easy-to-read book, Orchestrate Your Retirement, a guide to composing a financially tuned plan. Get a copy mailed to you at no cost. Call 317-660-929. That's 317-660-929. This book is packed with real-world stories and strategies on income, Social Security, taxes, and how to protect what you've worked so hard to build. Call Guardian Wells Financial at 317-660-929. That's 660-929 and ask for your copy. No pressure, no strings attached. Supplies are limited, so when they're gone, they're gone. Orchestrate your retirement. The rhythm of your future starts here.
Investment advisory services offered through Creative One Wealth LLC, a registered investment advisor. Guardian Wells Financial is not affiliated with Creative One Wealth or with any government agency. Licensed insurance professionals.
Hi, this is Denny Smith for Exercise Inc. I've been working out there now for nearly 2 decades, and let me tell you, it works. I'm in my 70s now, and I'm doing things on the farm that I couldn't even do in my 40s. Lifting and carrying, working the way I want to, without worrying if my body can keep up. Now that's real strength. That's real results. What makes Exercise Inc. different? Well, it's the people. The professional staff, many with over 15 years of experience, know exactly how to guide me, support me, and push me to be my very strongest because they know what works. It only takes 20 minutes a week. No wasted time, no crowded gyms, just real results. If you're tired of feeling weaker, if you want more energy and strength for everyday life, give this a try. The consultation is free, and I can promise you it's worth it. Exercise Inc. It's helped me stay strong for nearly 20 years. They can help you too. Go to exerciseinc.com today to sign up. They've got locations in Avon, Brownsburg, Zionsville, and Greenwood, and in Fishers too. That's exerciseinc.com.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how retailers become constantly connecting must-visit shops. How restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data protecting caregivers that we all depend on. And how wealth management firms become cyber-securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat ready with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with our reliable business internet. Plus, stay connected when you add Wi-Fi backup for just $35 a month. And ask about a $400 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Call today. Restrictions apply. Wireless Connect requires business internet for additional monthly charge. Taxes and other fees extra. Prepaid card offer ends 11/16/25.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, you may be in big trouble with Chip Wood.
Our owner?
Free oil changes along with alignment?
On any 4-tire purchase.
And Goodyear's up to $200 off?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, but I'm telling.
But the Wood family is behind all this.
Oh, those rascals.
But don't tell the accountants.
Of course not. And what do they do again?
Buy any set of 4 tires at Tire Discounters and get a free alignment and oil change. Make them Goodyears and save up to $200 more. See store for details.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The Attorney General's office wants to put your money back in your